we're streaming.
You didn't say it. Hey, you should wait for that sneeze. Welcome to Mr. Hobbs' Gamerhood, everybody. I am Jason Hobbs, and I know Jose loves that intro.
I do not.
So we don't have our regular group to play Curse of the Crimson Throne this week. So instead, we're playing my BX game, Kalmatta Live, and we have a new player. A couple new players, actually, Cody Mazza and Paul, the Mystic Bull Wolf. But I guess we normally do introductions. Like I said, I'm Jason of Hobbs and Friends of the OSR, and Cody is on my left screen. So, Cody, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us what kind of terrible character you're playing?
I'm Cody of no one in particular, and I'm playing Narder. He's a thief, and he has boots and a tunic.
That's it.
He's stacked.
And some rocks in his pocket. And pocket sand.
How many sessions of Kalmatta has Narder been in now?
This is his second session.
That's it?
Yeah, he's a fresh character after you killed my last one.
Right, your last how many? Just one?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
He's only like my third character.
All right. Are you going to go down to you going to show people stuff, or are you just showing off your character, Jose? I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm showing off my character. It's really all that matters. Oh, you want me to introduce
you
my
don't want to show them the sweet map, or no, not yet.
Okay.
Brasco, go ahead.
My name's Craig Brasco, and I'm playing Tragar, the magic user. This is my first session. And he has, let's see, some robes and various sundries. He's ready to conquer the world. Or die.
Oh, nice. Very well done. All right. Everyone with this channel should be familiar with John Bird, the Quiet One. Bird, what are you playing in this game?
I'm playing Remagorn, a dwarf, with a hired henchman of Oron, a dwarf.
So everything the fans know about John Bird is that he plays dwarves. All three of his every character is a dwarf so far.
And
all
his
right,
henchmen
Jose.
are only dwarves as well. He only hires dwarf henchmen, so that's also something.
He's not a dwarfist.
It's weirdly racist. I'm playing Swarma, the female fighter. She is somewhat of an Amazonian type figure. She wears chainmail and wields a spear and a dagger. She also has a sling for when things get tough.
All right. So Swarma, how many sessions has Swarma been involved in now?
I think this will be her third, perhaps. You killed off my last one, so she's relatively new as well. She did play a session at GaryCon, which was fun. Yeah,
that actually was a Kalmatta. I call Kalmatta Live if we play it at cons, because normally we've always played this in a online, really, because some people say hex crawls are. We actually talked about this on Hobbs and Friends once, how difficult it might be to run a hex crawl in live, basically, because you don't have all the tools that Roll20 gives you in order to do it. But I've done it a few times now, and honestly, it's still fun, and it runs pretty similarly to either way. I mean, there's different things, obviously. You can get a little more creative when you're live, when you can run around the table and do stuff, but I don't know. So I guess what we're going to do now is we have our characters. Are we interested in henchmen or man-at-arms or torchbearers? I think that's next.
Did Paul introduce himself?
Oh, I can't tell because it's just like a peg dude there. All right, so we have a peg dude joining us because he doesn't have a camera. So sorry, Paul. You want to introduce yourself and tell us who you're playing?
Yeah, my name is Paul Wolf. I don't have a camera because there may be active warrants still. And I'm playing Kanan, the fighter. This is my third character in Kalmatta. My last one died at GaryCon at second level with a bunch of gold pieces, and now he's dead in the Goat Man.
Rip in peace.
Caverns. And my other character is off in some other part of Kalmatta where Jason has not returned to get her out. So
Yeah, your character actually died in the first session of Kalmatta Live at Gary Con, and then our characters ostensibly went to go
To save
recover
them,
that
yeah.
gold, but as soon as we found some treasure, we were like, we're done!
We're out.
Yeah, but
No,
there
you
is-
guys kept going
The bodies are
deeper
gone.
into the tunnels, and then they got. What'd you say, Bird?
The body is gone. The gold was gone when we went there.
Yeah, we tried.
Yeah, those
We
are
did our
some
best.
rich ass goat men. Is all I got to say.
Yeah, and now we're stuck in there, right?
No, we're out.
Oh, we're out. Okay.
You got out at the end. Remember, you went through the water
Yeah, we got out.
I remember that.
and you returned to Sindanor. All right, so on the map here, it looks like Jose. We're up on the top here. Is that where we are? You're showing off this sweet map.
I'm showing.
So this
off
campaign.
the city, the town.
All right, so this is the town of Sindanor off the coast of the island of Kalmatta. This is where all the people, whenever you arrive on the boat as a fresh adventurer, this is the town you arrive in. So if you look around on this map, the tokens that are here are some NPCs that you could attempt to interact with. Or all these tokens down here, these are all the characters that have died in this campaign. Wow. Either PCs or NPCs.
I see a lot of my characters in there.
We don't bury them, right?
I was gonna say Jose didn't mention how many characters he's had in Kalmatta.
1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 at least.
And they're all female mages.
2 of the 4 are female mages. 3 of the 4 are mages. So you really have a thing against mages and somewhat against females as well.
That's not true. There's just so this game is very lethal. It's purposely made that way. So if you get a second level character or heaven forbid a third level character, it is quite an accomplishment because I never know exactly what the characters are going to do or what the players want to do or where they want to go because this is completely player driven. There's no meta plot. There's nothing like that. It kind of builds itself. But I guess we should start at the beginning. This campaign is based off of another game with a book that I'm going to show you as soon as I can find it.
I don't know.
Does anyone?
That book is the Bible. No, wait, just it's not the Bible.
Ay, 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 Jose.
What? We can say the Bible. That's okay.
All right, I don't know where it is. All right, so it's based off Treasure Vaults of Zadabad, which
I
I
got it.
mention all the time.
I have a copy.
You think I would have it since I'm trying to run the game.
Look deeply into my screen.
All right, yeah, there's Treasure Vaults of Zadabad, the Swords and Wizardry version, and it is it was written by Carl Bussler and Eric Hoffman of Stormlord Publishing, and we wanted to run a game that Eric could play, and so I took that game and fast forwarded it about 50 years. But they've actually said I could publish it, so maybe we'll actually publish this through Rock River Games sometime, so Brasco can do some sweet art. Anyway, this is the town map. What? Here is the tavern where all of the player characters and NPCs hang out when I'm attached to somebody. When the game isn't going on. So all the characters over here, all of these tokens are player characters. All these tokens here are people you can hire. So over here are men-at-arms, and this guy over here is a first level, a classed wizard.
The guys hanging out outside. What are these guys?
I think they're all dead, and I just haven't moved them yet.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Colwood is lost in the jungle, or I think he may have been trapped in the Goatman caves, and Dalek is dead. So I just haven't moved
Whoever
him.
hired him shouldn't have.
Anami Elwan is also dead.
Locken
Yes,
and
Lane.
Foxglove are both dead.
Yeah, look at this. See, characters go so fast, I can't keep up. No, did she play Foxglove, or did she not find her?
Oh, you know what? I don't remember. Maybe she didn't.
I don't see Locken.
We'll find out.
Technically.
Oh, there he is.
It's right above Foxglove.
Yeah, right here. There you go.
All right, so did Athel survive? Does it? Oh, this guy. just gonna put these guys in.
Do I have a shield?
So
I think I had a shield.
that explains where the campaign came from, and now there was the story of the treasure vaults of Zadabad is you're searching for the treasure vaults of Zadabad. In this game, that isn't the case, but the people who arrive in Sindanor don't always know that. So I wrote a beginning. This will be the second time I think I've done this on this channel, but I think this time will be better because I've been getting a lot of practice later. So Brasco, this is mostly for you, man. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. The great bronze gate of the Black Pyramid was sundered, and the head priest of Shabanil was slain. His elephantine head was carried upon 2 boar spears by courageous bearers, back here to Sindanor. Your angry approach kicks up dust, and children, faces obfuscated by the tatters of linen wraps, covering every inch of their bodies, scamper from the storyteller, seated cross-legged on the dusty porch of the inn's boardwalk. He turns to you. Welcome, traveler. Welcome to Sindanor, gateway to Kalmatta, island of adventure. I can see by your face you're confused by my story. But yes, it is true. The treasure vaults of Zadabad have been plundered. But do not fret. Vast wealth lies hidden by the growth of decades, and much of the Zadabadi lies undiscovered. Come into the inn. Prepare yourself for travel. Get a good night's rest, for it may be your last.
Nice.
Thunder.
Hey, thanks, Cody.
That was good.
See, it gets better, doesn't it? All right, anyway. So, that map that I did was based directly off of the map that Jose was showing on his screen in the background.
Cool.
All right, so this is a very procedural game, and the next thing we usually do is you have 2 things to do. Decide if you want to hire porters, torchbearers, or man-at-arms, and figure out what your goal is for the day. So commence deciding.
Okay.
We can also buy any equipment that might be available to us at this point, yes? Good.
So I have a question, Jason.
Oh.
Is that Salvin guy still around that I worked with last time?
Yeah, it looks like he was the guy that you hung out with last time was Cudgel. I just moved him up into the inn, and since Cudgel has missed 3 sessions now, that means that anyone he hired is really open game. And so what he's talking about is in the Rip Inn, which was named by Kevin Madison.
Okay.
New patron of the show. Thanks, Kevin. Anyway, so Erda, the Salvin, is available here.
Okay. I might be interested in trying to hire him again. In fact, we have some unfinished business, him and I.
Maybe you should discuss with the other people what that was.
Sure.
Maybe
So
they'd be interested.
yeah, so this guy last time I played, he actually kind of hired us to go out into the jungle far north. I think it was like 3 days to I don't remember what the original goal was. Anyway, we got way off the rails and found this sandstone tomb, and inside there were a bunch of snake men and zombies and a buttload of treasure. And so I'm interested in going back because we didn't fully explore the place, and also we got to, or at least I feel kind of bad because this guy hired us to do something and we didn't actually do it. So.
All right. So the thing that Erda was actually the most interested in was finding a cult of his people, right. An evil cult of his people. And he was a little disappointed that you didn't get back, but he came back with you when you guys came. The place that you went was fairly dangerous, as they all are.
I'm gonna buy a couple shields.
Oh,
I'm gonna buy.
Can thieves use shields in this game?
Times 2. That way.
I don't think so.
So
straight BX, right? Oh yeah, no shield.
So do we want to go back to that place? We need a a objective for the evening.
That sounds like fun.
Paul,
So,
do you want
yeah.
to change the name of your character?
Yeah,
Thank you.
I will do so.
So there were undead snake men, like like snake centaurs, kind of. UNT, they're called in other games, but they're not called UNT in this one, I don't think.
They were actually, I think, someone figured out they were Lemurians,
Oh, that's right.
a very ancient civilization that died out, ages before man even became a power in the Emergent Empires campaign.
And their top halves are people, and their bottom halves are snakes. Is that the deal?
Yeah.
Their top halves are like lizard men, and their bottom halves are snake.
Snake.
Let's see. Along the way, we got
That
ambushed.
doesn't sound really very
They weren't that hard. It was just, it'll be fine, man. Don't worry about it.
good.
I'll give you a gold. I don't know.
Do they exhibit poison? Did they have poison?
We didn't get close enough to get bitten, but they did have kopeshes as weapons.
Oh, well, that's weak.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Kopesh is kind of cool.
It's an ungainly weapon at best.
Yeah, exactly. Ceremonial.
Yeah.
That's racist.
You would have to be
How's it
extremely skilled to have any effect with one of those. So yeah, I sounds like we could go kill these ineffectual.
All right,
Wait,
so
snake
maybe you
men.
didn't hear me. There's treasure down there.
No, that's
Sorry.
what I'm saying. If these
Yeah.
snake men
Yeah.
are so ineffectual, then we can go slay them.
Sure.
Cannon's itching to die so I can get a better character, so let's do it.
There's also
That's the can-do attitude
short
we love.
I like
guys
that.
that had poison. So
What?
yeah,
Wait, what? There was poison?
short lizard guys. I just remembered. So like some short little lizard guys that had
Just remembered.
poisons. They had darts. The poison wasn't that bad. Yeah, it's just they usually come in like a lot of numbers.
What's that bad? It just made you crap yourself.
That's right. You just shit yourself and died screaming in a pool. No big deal.
No big deal. Well, that didn't happen to my character. So
Well,
he's
so
fine.
yeah. So what else can we do besides go fight the slavering snake men and their poisoned gecko friends? Is there anything else?
So
that's going on?
did you guys see the handout that I just gave you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Where?
Lemurian.
Open that up, Jose. So
Oh, cool.
All
Nice.
I will maximitate it.
That's Narder's drawing. He drew that himself.
That's
Very
pretty cool. That thing's got
Except
abs.
That's not a Kopesh.
It's got
Oh, it looks like
it's got abs all the way down.
Yeah, I know.
That sounded weird.
It's like a 60-pack abs.
And only
Workout.
5 minutes. Look, 5 minutes a day. Okay, 60 days. You can.
That's right.
You too.
And you too can have an
Yep.
8-pack.
It's pretty cool.
Blood of occultist. I don't know.
Alright.
They weren't that scary. They were kind of goofy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
did you open it up on the screen, Jose, so they
yeah, I
you can
showed
see it or
her.
no?
Yeah.
All right, it just hasn't shown up yet.
Well, it should have. I mean, it was up on the screen for a while. Are we still streaming? We're still streaming.
Yeah, I just think it's very slow. You know how it's got the gap. All right, so
You may
Yeah.
have missed it.
there it is. It just showed up. Erda is most interested in obviously trying to return to the ruins he was trying to take you to originally, but you didn't make it to.
Oh, that's right. The cultists weren't they doing something crazy? He explained it. It was
Yeah, because cultists are usually doing something that is
Yeah.
completely normal.
super outside the norm for crazy cultists. They were trying to like in the world, or I don't know.
Were they just at the grocery store or something?
Spring cleaning will commence tomorrow at sunup.
They're salesmen, man. We don't know anything about them.
This dungeon will be spotless.
Mr. Clean.
Just because we're an evil cult doesn't mean we don't have manners.
That is what we're the cult of.
We're,
One guy's like, I've got important rituals tomorrow, so you guys have fun.
Yeah, dang it. All right, well, is Erda willing to go with us to this other place instead, and then, given the time, we continue on? Wait, why does he want to go find evil cultists?
they're evil Sailvin cultists, and he doesn't agree with what they're trying to do, which is reopen the Black Gate.
Oh, that's right.
We can go do that too. They both sound like, fun. Is that the word?
I don't know. The Black Gate sounded really crazy.
I kind of like the idea of going to talk to the snake men and stealing their treasure.
Sure.
But that poison really bugs me. I don't like poison.
But no. So the poison was just, we may not encounter those guys again. It was like a random, or at least I think random.
See, what had happened with the poison was... No, we don't even see those guys. They were on the way out. They were going in the opposite direction. They were leaving.
We actually didn't see them. They ambushed us, and they're really good at hiding in the brush.
So. So that's even better.
You're not selling this, dude.
That's right.
No, we just bring a lot of fire.
Just trust us. You'll never see them coming, so it doesn't even matter.
You'll be dead before you know it. All right, let's do it.
All right, so we're going. Let's hire some henchies.
I like it.
Oh, we can also get a new character. It means a rumor.
Yes.
All right. Roll a D2.
D2.
Mm-hmm.
D2. Flip a coin.
You only have 2 rumors?
1. No, that's all he gets. He either gets 1 or 2. That's the way it works. All right, now pick high or low.
High.
High, pick a number, or you can pick or roll a number between 1 and 14.
2.
2. This is a good one. Giant crocodiles live in the swamps and mouths of the rivers.
That's kind of a no shit.
Seems pretty obvious.
That's a rumor?
It is.
Who told him the rumor? Some guy with his, like, a leg bitten off or something?
Or it could be the rumor that he heard on the ship coming over. Or,
your rumor is chickens were seen off in the distance laying eggs.
All right, here. I don't know if I even have any rumors that you guys probably haven't even heard yet. I don't even know if I have any left that are untold. I might have to write some new ones.
Well, they'll all be fake, I'm sure, at this point.
How about this one? I'll just give you one.
Okay.
A great wizard lives amidst the jungles of Kalmatta. He grew lonely with his isolationism and created friends from the plants around him. They eventually killed him and will kill any who trespass on their sacred grounds.
Well, that's awesome.
So we're hiding in Salem because of why?
I think we've heard that rumor before.
What?
Yeah,
You're just making that up.
No, I think
we heard that at Kalmatta Live.
Yeah.
At GC.
Just heard that one recently?
Yeah.
That's fine. He heard the same rumor. Let's go break some things.
All right, we're going. Well, we got to hire some henchmen.
All right.
Are you hiring henchmen, or where are you going? What are you doing?
Yeah, we're hiring some henchmen.
Let's hire some henchmen.
So, who do we have available? We have Aldwis, Hartag, and Have.
What's Have armed with?
Have's already employed by someone, it looks like.
Not anymore.
Yay.
Berg is dead, I think, right?
Brad B. Wow, that's interesting. He hasn't played in a long time.
What is Have?
So Have actually has a spear, leather armor, shield, a week of rations, and a water skin.
Wow.
And a kick-ass beard. Look at that thing.
Yeah, we need to hire this dude.
All right, who's hiring him?
I can try. I've got my highest stat is charisma.
Oh, there you go.
For a fighter.
You're like the leader.
That's perfect.
What does Canon of the wide headband have to say to Have?
Hey, Have, how's it going, buddy? You want to go and stab some snake dudes with us?
You had me at hey.
That's
You actually talk to me.
You get a +1, is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
He's like, well, the snake dude sounds interesting, but your particular method seems a little relaxed for me.
Stabbed him from the second rank.
Look, I'll kick you. I'll kick you 10% of the treasure that I get from this deal.
Whoa.
10%.
That's a chunk.
That's right, my friend. Have a because we're gonna do serious damage. You and me.
Is there an asterisk after that, Paul? Or
You either really love his beard or you don't expect him to come back.
Hey guys, I'm talking Have here. Okay. Can
Hey.
you just keep it down in the back?
Hey. What the?
Don't listen to those guys. We're gonna kick ass. Let's do this. You and me.
Well,
Together.
it'd be hard for him to not go with that.
Like Thelma and Louise, buddy. Let's do this.
I'm pantomiming throwing henchmen through a grinder over at the table while everyone laughs.
That's not helping.
So yeah, he'll go along with you for that. That seems like he's like, oh yeah, and I get to be from the back. Is that what he said?
You're the spear guy. You know where you got to be.
what if he doesn't know, actually?
Didn't I give you? Oh, here he is.
I use this
Said
to fish.
leather, spear, shield.
Bert, are you trying to keep Erlen?
Yes, I'll keep Erlen.
All right, you have to make a roll.
Yeah, and he also had a week of food and rations and a water skin.
Oh, that'll be useful.
Yeah, because now you do.
Especially if he dies.
Do I need to know his hit points, or do you got that?
Let me see. I'm not sure if I even have that. We'll have to make that up. Oh, he's got 4 hit points.
Do I get to keep that +1 morale for this roll that I had with him?
That was last session, I believe. But you'll get it. You'll get a +1 anyway because you had him before, and you treated him right and his.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Damn.
Nice.
He's your best friend.
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, let's go again, man.
he'll give you 10% of his treasure.
If he returns, he'll become a man-at-arms. And apparently he's looking for a missing person, although I don't know if we ever found that guy or what. So
Yeah, I heard he was down in the sand tomb with the snakes, so maybe we'll find him down there.
was Narder actually talking to Erda or to try and convince him?
Yeah, absolutely, he's going to. Yeah, I'm gonna look, Erda. I know we said we'd go hunt down these cultists, and this tomb is kind of on the way, or this dungeon. So maybe we'll just poke in, see how the snake guys are doing, and then after that, we'll go talk to your cultist guys, and we'll put a stop to that black gate.
He is in his strange woody voice. He's like, I'm not convinced. I've heard that before, and no one ever seems to continue on to find the ruins that the cult of the infinite was last found at.
Well, how about this?
So
And
he doesn't
throws
seem
2 dice in his
convinced.
face.
Take this. It's an 8.
Ow, that hurt.
So there's actually a penalty. So he isn't quite convinced, but he hasn't shooed you away either. And so he's a level 1 character, so he gets a full portion.
Man, but Sylvan are so cool. They have like those. They can heal us by putting seeds in our ears, I think. Or
That's not a good thing.
and he can cast sleep.
I don't want anyone putting their seeds in my ear.
No.
Is he interested in
What's the
gold?
plan?
Maybe I'll just give him some. I'll pull a couple gold out of my pocket and just kind of like rub it together to see what his little woody eyes do.
Well, he kind of has a mask on. I don't know if you can see the picture, but you can offer him and try that. Is that what you're offering? Two gold pieces up front?
Yeah, that's double the rate, right?
No, he's a level 1 character, not a man-at-arms.
All right,
So-
so that's fine. I have plenty of gold to give him. So how about this? I'll give him 10 gold right now. He comes with this.
And he still gets a share, an
he
equal
still gets a
share.
Yeah.
All right, you can talk to him about that.
Should I roll?
Yeah.
Damn it.
All right, so he basically says, gold doesn't interest me. I'm more interested in ending the sect of the infinite, and he shoos you off.
All right. Well,
Oh, good
better
thing
luck
I
next
screwed
time.
that up.
Can I hire Aldwis?
You can do anything.
Okay.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Holy cow! I don't know if Aldous has ever been taken anywhere. All right, so I'm going to have to use this. All right, Aldous has leather armor and hand axe.
Okay. I will pay her 10 gold pieces up front to be my woman at arms.
Person at arms.
Person at arms.
Blank.
All right, go ahead and roll it. All right, so she's like, "Ooh, 10 gold pieces sounds great," and she takes that and stashes it because it's 1 gold piece normally, so that's a very large bonus.
Okay.
The hell is your character's name?
Me?
Traegar.
Traegar.
So what is Emusha bin Naz? He's very intense looking.
He is intense.
I like it.
He's got the bodies under the table.
Yeah, he's
got a club and no armor and a bottle of whiskey.
And what's his deal?
Damn.
Is he a man at arms?
That fool's ready to fight.
Yeah.
Oh, he is a man at arms?
He is.
Which guy?
He is.
Artag?
No, Emusha bin Naz.
Emusha bin Naz.
The guy that's like right above Albwis.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if he wants to go. I'll be like, you can come with us if you'll take standard rates.
He's like, "Oh, you seem so interested in Emusha."
So I'll roll 2d6.
All right.
9.
I'm very glad that Anami did not survive the last trip, so I will go with those who traveled with him.
Perfect. I'm not sure who Amanamam who is, but you're
Narder is wearing Anami Elwan's headband.
You will be.
No, I didn't say I was wearing it. I just took it.
Oh, I just assumed you were. But he still knows that he traveled with you last time. Because I don't know if you remember, but it always seemed like Anami and Emusha bin Naz were like enemies of some sort.
Well, good. You're about to go on the adventure of your life, Emusha.
Oh, yeah.
This is the first time he's left town since he's been here about a year ago.
He's got no armor or nothing, right?
So he's got a bottle of booze and a club.
Let's go get you some armor and a shield and some leather, or a spear, I mean. So let's see, leather is 20, shield is 10, a spear is 3, so that's 33. Plus he needs food and water.
Yeah, I better buy that stuff.
38, 39, 40, so 43 for... Oh no, I'm only getting the one guy, so...
All right, so I'm going to move us down to where I'm gathering the people. So this is where I bring all the players' tokens and their henchmen, so them to set up what their marching order is. So whoever's going to be the caller, Craig, should help. Should decide, what the marching order is going to be. Okay. So the arrow points towards the front of the band. Did you guys decide you're going to try and? So is that what your plan is? You guys are heading for this this sandy ruins that Narder mentioned?
How many hit points does Emusha have? Yes.
Emusha bin Naz has 3 hit points.
How about all those?
Are we marching ordering over here?
Yeah.
Aldous has 3 hit points.
Okay. I'm going to buy... Well, hold on. Sorry.
So you're going to want to be in probably ranks of 2, not a rank with 10 wide.
That's our jungle marching order.
Where's the beginning here?
Let's start with cannon in the front.
We've got 2 spears, so we can do second rank.
Spear as well.
I'm buying Obelisk a shield and a standard ration. And a water skin. Excuse me.
Are you giving Aldous a shield, you said? Craig, did you say you're giving Aldous a shield?
Yeah, and a week of standard rations and a water.
How much does a bow cost? I might buy
A bow.
Those are really expensive, right? This is BX, yeah.
Short bow is 25 gold,
Jesus Christ.
and then the quivers with 20 arrows is another 5 gold.
Damn.
All right, so that's AC 6 for Aldous.
Awesome. And I think I'm broke now.
Basic. If you need, I have a like 150-ish gold. If you need something, I can cover you.
Oh, thank you, sir. Let's see, 5 plus 5.
After all, you guys are protecting me, so.
I'm good. I'm down to 5 gold. I can probably get some more gold.
It looks like Remagorn is in the front rank, but we have no one beside Remagorn.
Oh.
I could be in the front. I have a sword too, so that'll give us 2 spears in the second rank.
Paul, does your character need a shield or anything?
Musha bin
I have
Nas
shield.
can, or actually, I'll take second rank too. Swarm, I would be happy to.
I think we got the second rank, so we're good.
I guess I'll take
So you guys need to fill out the rest of this.
Good. Assemble on this dude.
Stuff.
So,
Alright.
all right. Well, I'll just take the back ranks to cover our rear. Wait, we're going this way. So,
Oh,
We're going 3
yeah,
wide?
yeah,
Is that
yeah.
what we're doing?
we're
No,
going from
we're going
left to
this
right.
way.
Okay.
Yeah.
This way.
Okay.
This way.
See this arrow here?
Paul, did you say you needed a shield or no?
I'm good. I got one.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do in town?
Nope.
I'm gonna buy a bow.
I'm gonna get some
Do you-
food for Berlin.
Are there silver arrows in Kalmatta or Sindanor? I know the metal's kind of weird here. I don't know if they have silver arrows.
Sure. Silver shouldn't be that difficult with all the silverite in town.
Okay. So I'm gonna buy a couple of those too.
So you're actually going to buy him something now? You've never bought him anything before.
What's that? Berlin?
Erlin, you've never bought him anything before. So you're buying him some rations, Bird?
Yeah, I'm
Kinda
getting
hard to hear, dude.
water.
In water, he said.
And I gave him torches
Water skin.
before.
Get him
How many
some
torches
water
does he have?
bottles and a
I gave him 6 torches, and then
Tall boys.
I also have 6 for me.
Oh yeah, I should probably buy some torches too.
I have a lantern and 3 flasks of oil.
Ooh, oil's a good idea. Let me get some oil as well.
I have no idea where my dice are.
I'm gonna buy
you know,
6 torches and split them between me and my guy, and buy 4 vials of oil. and
Shout out to
split them
Gaming and
between
BS. You guys see these?
Nice.
I don't even know if you can see it. I'm looking for the wrong thing.
Cool.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, Gaming and BS. Sean and Brett. Thanks, boys.
Oh, cool.
All right, are we ready now? You guys ready? Is there anything else that you want to do in town?
let's do it.
I'm good.
Isn't there a
How about we could
Habiba
take a
Moon
Habiba
or
Moon?
somebody we can?
Oh, yeah. We should get some poultices.
Yeah, see if Poltai are available.
Oh,
Happy
Uh,
Bumble.
I don't have any money, so
It
How
says
much
for
of
Berlin,
those?
this is Berlin.
I got-
We can find
I got money.
some calendula astringent. And maybe a healing focus.
Oil.
Bird, you're like almost impossible to hear. You sound like the Charlie Brown parents.
Sorry.
8.
Is someone talking to Habiba Muna then?
Yeah, I'll go talk to her and see if she has anything available.
All right, roll a d6.
All right, here we go. 2. That's good, isn't it?
All right, so roll a d3.
All right, so I'm gonna roll a d6 and we'll just divide like we always do. 2.
All right, so she has another calendula astringent for 10 gold pieces.
Perfect.
What is that? A water breathing?
No,
Nope.
this is +5 versus poison.
wow.
Oh, nice.
I'll buy the Caligula astringent.
Calendula.
That's what I said.
Caligula.
Calen- the Conowingua.
So,
ointment,
is Remagorn there, or is she by herself, or what?
calendula extract.
Yeah, I'm there.
10 gold.
Wasn't there like some question of finding some other stuff for her? Didn't she ask you to do that last time you talked to her?
Find she asked to find some herbs. We did not find any walking hair yet.
But she pays in something weird, right? Not natural.
Oh, it's natural. You just may not want it.
There's a prize out there.
She asks you once more, she says, "Oh, little dwarf, have you found the walking hare I asked for?"
Not yet. Still looking for it.
Interesting.
That is unfortunate, for surely I could have other types of concoctions and herbal remedies if you would ever bring me that walking hare. No comment?
No.
Do we know what walking hair
Sounds
is?
good.
What it looks like?
Yeah, I think he was giving an example of it.
All right.
Oh, she says that it's
It's called walking hair.
Walking hair.
yeah, it's like a type of a very thin vine that is often found underground in wet areas.
Sounds great.
Often around the northern area of the north central area of Kalmatta.
Cool.
North Central, born and raised.
Well, we are going north, but not very central. It's kind of coastal.
On the playground.
Does anyone remember who went to talk to the priest of Grome last time? Was that Evelyn?
I'll be right back.
I think
Jose,
it
you were there.
Maybe it was Brenda's character. Maybe she was playing a cleric.
Didn't somebody get like some kind of item or a bless? Oh, it was Evelyn. Remember, because she got the finger bone.
Oh, that's right.
Or was that
It was Monty's character, because I remember
Monty's
in the
character,
dark,
right.
and you guys were
Yeah.
like, you want us to put all the torches out so you can try and fight this thing? What?
That's right.
That was pretty awesome. That was fantastic. All right, so are we done?
Yeah.
yes?
1 hour later.
All right, so this is a 1 mile per hex map.
This ruin straight north of us is where we went last time. This guy here.
You know what? I actually added these to the wrong stinking map. So I'm going to put you guys on a different map. This is not the right map, but this is the map we used last time. So
Oh, nice.
Outrageous.
Yeah, this doesn't seem right.
This one. This is where we went last time, I think.
Is that where
no,
the
that's wrong.
That's where the snake men are?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, is it this one? So we wanted to, I know he wanted to go like past the Cinder Mounds, but we didn't want to do that because of those stupid goat guys. So we just followed the coast. Then I guess it's this one.
Come out to the coast.
Get to the chopper.
Get down.
Is this focusing for you guys? Oh, there it goes.
Get in the tunnel. Okay.
We good? Are we there?
Yeah. Let's go.
Well, let's see, I guess. What did I roll? Oh, I don't have my book. All right, everyone, take a couple seconds.
So,
Cast
this,
teleport.
so the cover of BX here, of course, as you can see, was done by Errol Otis. I played Metamorphosis Alpha with him at GaryCon.
Nice.
Yeah, him and I lived almost to the end.
Show
until
off.
Jim Ward tried to kill us all, which he
What
did.
do you mean,
And this is
tried?
my Jim Ward skull, which I showed off earlier. While yeah,
Cool.
yeah,
You stole that from Jim Ward?
yeah, I knocked it. He was in one of them scooter things, so it was easy to knock him down and take it. So yeah, I got his
I like your
skull.
style.
Jim Ward, I got your skull. You ain't getting it back. And I say hi to his son too. He was there. He was screaming at me. How dare you knock him over? No, he was. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
All right.
Had a good time at Gary Con. Hobbs
I wouldn't
left. So, Paul, you want to run Philic Isles real quick? Let's see that. You can do Philic in the future. I know you love it. Lasers and lightsabers and
That's right.
spaceships and aliens.
So Jose, I'm done with your artwork.
You finished it?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see it.
Do you want the Photoshop file, or how do you?
Whatever you think, however you want to do it.
Is this an art reveal on the stream? Is that what we're?
Yeah.
You gonna reveal it on the?
Yeah. Hold on, let me do that.
Well, they'll only be able to see it in thumbnail format though, because it'll be on. Unless you send it to me, then I can pop it up on my screen.
Shows on the screen. You just click on his name.
True. Hold on.
If you make a lot of noise, it just shows your face really big. So just yell. when
It
you
won't
hold
work. It won't work the way you're thinking, because the way I have the stream go. Oh, that's so cool.
Gotcha.
There you go, man.
Look at
Oh
that.
God,
That's awesome.
that's so Jose.
Isn't that sweet? That is sweet as shit. That's going to be the logo for the Audio Dungeon website and podcast and everything.
There you go.
That is so
So
awesome.
you open the door and there's a mimic hosting a podcast.
That's right. He yells at you to shut the door and be quiet.
There you go.
That's
Says
so
on there.
awesome, dude. Very, very nice. I'm glad
Cool.
Hobbs was here to not see it. That makes it all so much better.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I'll
Cool.
link you the Photoshop file, and you can do whatever you want.
I appreciate that, and we'll discuss payment too, of course,
Right on.
because he's an artist and should get paid for his work. People on the stream.
10 gold up front.
10 gold. 500 experience in next campaign. No way, that's bullshit.
No worries. Okay. Cool. Let's see.
How long did that take you to do?
About 4 or 5 hours total, I guess.
Did you like draw it and paint it, then scan it, or do you do it all digitally?
I just do it all. Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks.
Oh, Hobbs
Still
back.
missing.
Nobody talk about it.
Yeah. So, anyways, we pretty much just sat in silence while you were gone, dude. What's up?
No kidding. You just talked about how awesome this game was at Gary Con. Is that what happened?
That's exactly what
Yeah.
happened.
Oh, there's the cat. Just one
All right, let's just say that I found it and everything happened a-okay. No troubles.
All right.
Oh, great.
And the stream is over. Just kidding.
We're all level 10, and
That's right.
Good
We
work.
did it. We beat Kalmatta.
And it was advanced.
Yeah.
No,
Actually,
that
it
didn't
was-
happen.
It was 0.
Time stop.
Swords and wizardry.
Right on.
This is weird. This thing like just kind of disappeared. Weird, man.
What happened?
So crazy. I don't know where my book is. I just had it earlier, but
Your Kalmatta book?
MIA. Yeah.
Just tell me what you need to know. I'll read it to you. I got it.
Right.
I got
Didn't you
it.
just hold it up to the camera?
Yeah, see?
No, that was Jose.
Oh, I see.
Here we go. All right, it is no encounter. All right, so cool. All right, so
All that for nothing.
Stream time.
all right, so basically, the single forest is like 2. It takes 2, and you have 18 movement points. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Boom, you're there.
Beautiful.
All right, so amidst these, amidst the jungle, and you're kind of almost surrounded by heavy jungle. So all around you, you can almost see that the canopy gets thicker, and the foreboding jungle is almost surrounding you on all sides. But in this area here, you've come to find some massive stones that have tumbled and stop texting me. And then some dude texted me.
Strange bird.
I did not text them.
You totally broke my verisimilitude. Man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you made me use the word verisimilitude. I don't like it.
So what it was actually is you kind of found this gaping hole, and it looks like a bunch of stones and something had fallen down into some chamber that is about 50 feet below. I can't remember what else was around this, to be honest. I can't remember if there were maybe pillars or something or what, but we'll just say that there was some stone in the heavy jungle. It looks like something was cleared, and then now it's been overgrown after hundreds of years of jungle seeping in and falling down vines and stuff. But there's some sort of sinkhole that just kind of falls in. Down below, you can see these tumbled stones, which you could climb down onto if you so desired.
Cool.
Do we have a thief?
Yeah, that was the way we got in last time.
Cool.
Yeah, Nardor will. Yeah, he'll climb down. It's sunlight still, right? So there's light going down into this hole.
Yeah, some.
All right, yeah, sweet. He'll climb down all thief-like. So that's about the one thing thieves are good at in PX is climbing.
You're just going to, I mean, like the hole kind of goes down. There's vines and stuff, but you could tie a rope if you wanted to, or kind of just jump down onto it. Or...
I have like 80% success rate on climbing. I'm good.
Oh,
Nice.
89%.
Here's everyone who died. Tobin died in that fight. I'm in there. I'm in that map looking at it now. Anami died. Berta did not die.
So it smells good down there, is what you're saying. Also, all the lizard men we killed and the snakes. So.
I gotta get the dang tokens. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I guess on my way down, I'm gonna just kind of mention casually to the party that, oh yeah, this is where the poison spitting lizard guys are. All right, see you later.
Sweet.
Yeah, Roman Grown's top the road. His idea of climbing down this sheer cliff, the thick armor doesn't sound too good.
That's fine, dude. I did it before. It's cool.
It's all good.
Can you see now, Cody?
Yep, I sure can.
No one else can, though, right?
I can't see you.
The darkness.
Good. That's the way I like it. So you guys know that you're headed down into what's his face? Erlen going to light a torch?
Yes.
Narder, you can probably see a little farther than you should, but I'm assuming you're going to light a torch down here, Narder.
I've got a lantern. I'm going to go ahead and just light it. And I will
All right.
mark an oil off my character sheet.
All right, so these stones or whatever came from above are heavily, there's just like a big pile of them, and so you're kind of poised for care with the light, is a good 25, 30 feet above you. Where the hole is, where the daylight is shining through green from the foliage of the jungle above.
Screen is still black, though, right?
Yes.
Right.
Narder can see, but you guys can't.
So I'm going to tell
Narder off quickly.
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
I'm going to scream and then go completely silent. Yeah, I'm going to tell him it looks fine. You guys come on down.
Okay.
Real easy, plenty of vines and footholds and all kinds of junk.
Okay.
All right. So are you guys going to climb down as Narder did, or?
I'm tying off a rope because
No snakemen whatsoever. I promise.
I don't see going down plate down that cliff's gonna be good.
Yeah, tying a rope to be safe wouldn't hurt. So we'll use the vines and stuff, but also a rope.
Okay.
No reason.
Are these corpses
All right.
still here?
You guys going to take your times coming down? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
That's what it looks like. Are you going to investigate, Cody?
Nope. I'm going to stay right where I'm at, and I'm actually, you know what? In fact, I'm going to do this strategery. Get a little bit of cover right against this wall here, and I'm going to keep a lookout probably this way to the south because that's where the snakemen came from last time.
All right. Who is going first? Why don't you tell me who's going? Yeah, like what the order is.
Kanan will go.
You just go in
You see now?
order. Wouldn't that be easier?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We'll just do marching order down.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, just marching order, I think, is what we agree on.
We all march down the side. Just maintain ranks. We'll be fine.
Can you guys all see now?
I cannot.
No.
Quick, while they can't see, I take all their gold.
I see an arrow point. I think Cody's arrow,
That's
but I
all
don't
I've seen.
see anything else.
There's a snake man right here, and one right here.
What does this
Oh
snake man
my
holding the
holy cow.
lantern? Quick, everybody
It's a
shoot.
laser dog.
Can Paul actually see or no?
I can't see.
Neither. Neither.
Now I can.
Paul?
Nick,
All right,
go
so Cannon goes down, and Remagorn is on his way. Cody, roll a d6.
All right. This is where I get a new character.
Boppity boopy 4.
ahead.
All right, a 4. All right, so you guys are there and just kind of edging in. It's kind of a hulking figure that barely fits through that archway that's there. No one else can see what's going on, but Paul and Narder can. We should have taken Jose down right away. He should have been in the front ranks automatically so you could see, so everyone could see Jose. But basically, you see this. It looks like it's got a fin and it has some kind of tribal scarring up along and down its body, and it's dripping wet. And you can kind of hear this dripping sound as it kind of squelches into the chamber, and it looks around, blinking at Narder's light.
Don't move. Nobody move.
You could give me sight just so that I could see it, even though I'm not down there.
Remagorn is starting to climb down, and Cannon, you're poised on this tumble of stones that's in a pile that has fallen from above. So you're about 15 feet off the ground.
Mm-hmm. I'll throw my spear.
All right, go ahead.
Nice.
Nice.
6. AC 5, sorry.
That hits, Senor Paulus.
An entire point of damage.
Warning shot.
Shot across the bow.
Jesus. What? You shoot him in the... You say in the ball? What?
You guys showing the keister meester?
I don't have my normal dice either. I don't have anything. It's like a mess here.
What's
Building
going on,
a
man?
shelf.
Did we surprise him, or did he surprise us? Or is there no surprise?
There was no surprise. That was his move, so you can do what you'd like as well, Narder.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw my knife style.
Oh, you know what? This isn't true. You guys should be able to see anyway, really, because you can kind of peek down, right?
Sure.
You can see Conan, and you can kind of see a little bit around where Conan is.
What's Nutter's dex? +1. So that's +1 to the attack. So
hard.
Do you see anything now, Jose?
AC 6. Does that hit?
I just see my token.
That hits.
Drop a freaking rock on him.
Now I can see.
Oh shit. Ah, sorry. 4 damage.
Max damage.
All right, so your dagger goes flying through and snaps into him. They kind of looks like they have sort of rubbery skin.
Ooh.
Kind of slices past, and it's
Like a frog, as opposed to a lizard.
possibly
Maybe a costume.
whitish eyes, blink heavily, and it kind of looks around.
What just happened?
Initiative.
Who that?
All right, got a 4,
Here we go.
3.
You got it.
All right.
How tall is this thing?
All right, so this is actually maybe 7.5 feet tall.
Wow.
It kind of sprints over here towards you.
That's fine.
And another one kind of starts clambering up the rocks towards Cannon.
That's it.
Oh, it's going to attack you, but misses.
That's right.
I think. What's your AC?
High. And by
It's
that
an
I mean
8.
low. No, my AC is 5.
All right, so he would have hit an AC 8.
He missed this.
All right, so you guys go. So at the end of this turn, you'll be down, Remagorn.
Okay.
So you're basically climbing down, and you can see this rubbery, tallish creature with almost like a shark. It's not really a shark mouth, really, would you say? It just kind of looks like a heavily underbrow, under, what do they call it, with the large gaping mouth that kind of
Underdeveloped?
comes down. Like,
Underbite.
An underbite?
yeah, a heavy underbite and a low brow with it looks like instead of hair though, that's kind of like, it looks like some kind of dorsal fin or something going down its back with like some kind of heavy-ish scarring on him. Yeah.
It's definitely an Uggo.
He's what?
An Uggo.
Yeah. He's like,
Is it our turn?
I don't know what that is. Yes, it's your turn.
Come on, I'm gonna hit this bastard with my sword. I'm gonna miss.
Are you staying up on this precarious top area and you're attacking with your sword? All right, so
Yeah,
you need to
now.
make a dex check.
That was my dex check.
No. Oh, you're having no problem staying up there.
You're dancing. Since there's no opportunity attacks in BX, Narder is going to step away. Probably. Let's see here.
There are if you break combat. There is.
What? All right.
You can
melee.
break away and move 10 feet, right?
You can do a fighting
Yeah,
withdrawal
you
at
can-
half your speed.
Oh God. I thought this was BX. Not.
This is BX. That's a rule in BX.
yeah.
All right. Well, Narder's gonna attack with his sword then. Ooh. 9. Armor class 9.
Misses. Is that it? You guys are done?
I don't know if I'm going to.
So these guys are they stink of fetid water and maybe an underlying smell of dead fish. Their mouths kind of gape. This water is still kind of falling off of them in runnels.
Bro, you need some deodorant.
That's possibly true. Jose, you want to roll there? Normally we make the new guy be initiative person, but since Cody's going to die here, we might as well let you
Initiative
do it.
person? Did you say initiative person?
I did.
Oh, okay, I was just wondering. I didn't know if I heard you say initiative person. I wanted to understand what was being said.
Or have ever heard him say that before.
Yeah, I don't know why I got caught there as peculiar. Who's rolling?
Oh goodness, Cody.
Oh, okay. Didn't think I would say initiative.
Person. Yeah.
Person.
Oh,
Oh, look at this. I'll let you. We'll re-roll so we don't. So maybe possibly win.
oh man.
All right. So the one on Kode misses. Remagorn, you're there now, so this is the new initiative, so you are capable of attacking.
Okay.
But this creature, he sees you like almost like a sitting, because you're still kind of crawling down off of the vines and stuff. He doesn't like it that you're crawling down off the vines. So you're on top of this precarious tumble of heavy stone, riddled with pock marks and just the age of detritus and such. So make a dex check. And take 6 points of damage. Did you make a dex check?
8.
Did you make it? All right, so you are still up here standing on the stones. Who is the next person on their way down? Would it be Have or Oren?
Probably Hobbs.
Have and Oren.
All right, so you guys go. Did you hear me say you take 6 points, Bird?
Yep.
Is that really loud?
Yeah, it's like Cafe Hobbs.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I got it.
That's right.
All right, so
Is that better?
we're able to attack now, or what?
Is that better? Yeah, it's your guys' turn.
Yeah, that's better.
I want to try and smash this dude off the rock and land on him with my shield.
All right.
Perfect.
How do I do that?
You will roll a d20 with a -4 to attack.
All right.
Oh, boom. That hits, right?
Oh, wait a
Yep.
minute.
All right, so
I see
he's going to get a
5.
saving throw. 14. Where is this here? I don't even know how to do monster saving throws, I don't think.
It's fighter hit dice.
Oh, that's right.
Although check the entry up, because sometimes they save as fighters of half their level. Or
You really think there's an entry for these creatures? Have you ever seen any of the creatures I use in a book?
I'll just use a
All right.
chocolate die. If you know the hit dice, you know what the.
they're all just
I got it
skinned to
figured out,
work,
man.
so just look up work.
All right, so you hit this dude with your shield, so you can, and he kind of tumbles down. So the totality of this damage will be a d6 plus your strength.
Which is -1.
What's that? Paul,
Sure,
did you roll the d6 for damage?
Oh, I did not. I'm sorry. Hold up.
So it'll be a d6 damage plus your strength.
My strength is nothing, so it's 5.
And he is prone.
I wanted to land on top of him too.
Okay, you are also prone on top of him. That dorsal fin is very sharp. Watch out.
Well, hopefully
I'm
I'm
just
on
kidding
his
about
chest.
It looks like he's on top of Paul.
It looks like
Cool.
his back exploded.
Oh,
Yeah,
crap! Right click, move to top.
I know how to do it, kid.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, just right click the token, man. Right click the
You're
token.
just a little bit. I don't know because you're older.
And
There's
then
that weird age
and
gap.
then there's an options menu right there. You hit the button.
This is my first time. All right, Remagorn.
Can I see what the hell's going on?
Oh, you can't see it? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Open your eyes.
You don't get to see.
Your beard's in your way. You climbed in upside down.
Does that help?
Looks like a very large 80s hairdo when he's upside down.
Yeah.
Does that help?
Yes, it does.
Now what are you going to do?
I guess you're going to go over there and smash this one.
All right, so you are on top of a 15-foot tall pile of rock. So are you gonna like ride your shield down like a Legolas, or
Dun, 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 dun.
are you gonna,
What's
if you're gonna
Legolas,
try and
dude?
attack?
There's no elves.
If you're gonna try and attack, then you're gonna have to make a dex check and not tumble down the thing. If you want to take your turn,
Which one smashed into me?
the one that smashed you got knocked off
Okay.
by cannon.
Yeah, I'll just move in there, I guess, defensively.
All All right. All right, is that everybody? Narder, did you attack this round?
No. I'm gonna do it right now.
And Have just gets down, right? He doesn't get to do anything.
Yeah, yep, he'll just be downing.
And that's Amusha and Swarma haven't done anything.
Yeah, that's because you can only go down one person per turn, unless you guys want to try and, swarm down instead of using the rope that Remigorn set up.
No.
But there are vines and stuff, right? It's not that hard to climb down.
Y'all got this well under control. There's no reason for us to be brash.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Norder
So
missed.
you missed.
Yeah. He was distracted.
Brasco, do you want to try and go down?
Yeah. Tragar will climb down the rope.
Okay, so it's not your turn, but if you want to jump in, you can, or you can go down vines if you want to. If you take the rope, there's no roll. If you go a different way, you're going to roll.
No, roll. I'm gonna. Rope. Sorry.
All right. All right.
He's trying to trick one of us.
you.
He's trying to trick one of us into sliding down his rickety vines or flying down the hole. You want to do something?
I'm letting you go. I just wanted you to make sure you knew the situation and what the stakes were.
No.
All right. So Nit, Woody,
Got him.
Nice.
go.
All right. Norder's gonna fire off this like, God damn.
Narder is going to do nothing. Remigorn and Cannon can go, and Have can do something if he so desires.
So from his position, can he just stab down into this thing?
Have? No, because
No,
you're 15
Cannon.
feet in the air.
Cannon.
Oh, Cannon? Sure. With what? I mean, you bashed him with your shield, so
I
you
have a
s-
long
you
sword in
gotta-
my hand. Yeah.
you rode
Just
him
wanna-
down this like a...
Go like a stabbing motion down.
Sure.
Stabby.
Roll to hit. He's still a squirming creature with rubbery skin, so it may not be enough to affect him.
And a razor sharp dorsal.
Fucking pinned down. AC 5.
Oh, you're trying to pin him, or are you trying to stab him?
He was on top of it.
I was already on top of him with my shield. I'm just gonna stab him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that he's pinned. You hit anyway, so it's no
AC
biggie.
5.
Stab him right where my dagger went into
Hit.
his chest.
This is a different one.
Oh, there's two?
God dang it. 2 points
You don't
of
see him?
damage.
Oh, you can't see anything yet, can you, Brasco?
2 points of damage on this one.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, who's left? Remigorn? Narder?
This one right here.
AC crawl.
Mrs. Have? Narder?
Norder missed. He rolled
Oh.
first.
Is Have going to make his way down? He could try to move halfway down and attack if he wants to. He'll just need a dex check to make sure he doesn't lose his footing on this precarious tumble of stone.
Hmm.
Paul?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Have can attack this round, but he would need a dex check not to fall off the precarious stone, or he can
Is
just...
he 10 or what's his dex?
I'd have to roll it. You want him to do it? Or do you want to
Yeah.
find out what his dex is first?
Oh, let's do it. I mean, he's
Well, you
gonna
can just
get down
roll.
eventually.
Roll 3d6. Well, he can move down without a dex check normally, but if he wants to move down and attack, then he'll need
I
it.
got you. All right. There's only these two, right?
How
I'll just
far?
move here.
Oh, so you don't want to roll his dex yet? All right, no problem.
Yep.
All right, he's down, and Orin will be down at the end of this round. It's their turn, right?
Yeah.
All right. What's why don't Cannon, you roll a d20. This is like your pinning attack. Paul, roll a d20.
A penning attack? What?
You're trying to keep him down on the ground, right?
Yeah.
All right, so
Under my strength or whatever, or high.
he escapes basically,
Gotcha.
and he is no longer prone, but he's not attacking or anything this round. But Narder.
Yes.
Butt Narder? Oh, sorry, that sounded bad.
Come on, man.
Ooh, 13.
He's AC 5. So,
That hits.
well, It was nice playing with you guys.
5 points of damage.
Oh, he's down to 1.
Wow.
All right, so yeah, he slashes down with his hand, and this is when you start to notice that like the skin, you can actually see some bone through part of the skin on his hands and stuff. All right, so Orin is down. Initiative.
We just need lotion.
Yeah, it sounds like he's kind of ashy.
It is.
He's a little ashy.
His elbows are ashy. All right, reroll. 4. 5. Nice job.
Nice.
So where is this guy now? Why isn't he freaking dead?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Where's he at?
He's right there next to you. He's standing. Kanan can attack. Habe can attack. Remagorn can attack. And Narder can all attack. And Orin can attack if he wishes. He would just need a
Conan
dex check.
AC 6.
Hits. This guy is awesome, Paul.
Yeah, he's kicking some ass.
2 points of damages.
Still up.
And then Habe
Misses.
misses.
1,000 cuts.
Miss at Remagorn. Narder.
All right.
Orin just moved down, or is he attacking this round?
He has
Narder
a speed,
hit.
He can attack from there, right?
7 points
No.
of damage.
Because he was 15 feet in the air. If he moves an attack, he requires a dex check.
I'm fine.
7 points of damage.
Wow.
Retaliation.
Is he moving down, or is he attacking it, moving and attacking Bird?
Just moving down.
Okay, he's down then. All right, who's next? Swarmer was in the back. So is Erlen coming down next, or is someone else coming down?
It was
Jose, are you asleep?
I'm waiting. We're in marching order.
Yeah, I'm right. Is Erling the torchbearer going down next, or is someone else
he was
going down?
behind Orland's the one that's next to Erland.
Orin's already down. Okay, so do you want Erlen down, or do you want someone else to go down? Is my
He
question.
was next to then Erland's next. Yeah, he'll go down.
Okay.
All right, no one else wants to go down. That's what I was asking.
I
Well,
thought Craig said he was going to go down.
yeah, I
Okay,
was.
Tragar is going. Okay,
I
good.
let him go first.
I was last round. I was working on that.
All right, so actually, this creature kind of the Narder's last blow puts this creature down, and it kind of tumbles into a nasty. It does almost seems like it was almost boneless, maybe, or something. And the whitish eyes finally fade.
Oh, good. I spit on it.
All right, good work. That's your next turn. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so what's Conan's AC?
Conan is AC 5.
All right, he gets jacked up by this guy's bony blow. Yeah, 4 points of damage.
All right. Sir.
All right. Tragar is now down. Is it initiative?
God dang it.
I'm not wrong. Okay.
4. All right, so this creature, he's going to try and finish Conan off.
Oh,
That's a
crap.
hit.
Jesus.
5 points of damage. Paul?
Yeah, he's out.
Okay.
No.
Conan.
All right, so he takes a hefty blow on it, blood spurts, and Conan hits the ground. Your guys' turn.
That'll be fine.
What do you guys do?
Who's going down the rope?
I can send Aldous down, my henchman.
Unless does Swarmer want to go?
Have need to make a morale check or anything?
Sure. I like that.
That is his morale. I don't remember what
So he made
happened.
it.
He made it then. Yeah, so he's going to stay.
He
All right.
attacks and misses.
Is Swarmer going down now, or no?
Swarmer will go down.
Okay.
You're leaving all these men-at-arms by themselves up there?
No, they're going to come down afterwards.
Have misses. Nardar, Remagorn, Orin, let's go.
Narder's gonna step on Cannon's body and attack this guy.
All right, Narder's getting in the fight. Like it.
Oh,
That's a hit.
5 damage.
All right, Remagorn. Hit.
3. Oh, that's actually 4.
All right, so the bloody mess that was Cannon is this creature, this fishy man, kind of just half man, kind of just stumbles around and falls to his death here.
Nice.
All right, Paul, death save.
Doesn't fail.
Why did you use your shield?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Too late.
Yep.
You really did want that character to die, didn't you?
No, not really. I mean, he was doing pretty good.
He was doing great, yeah.
Damn it.
What kind of stuff does he have?
Tail, shield, sword, torches, water skin rock.
That's outrageous.
Well, the chainmail's worth carting back, so that's like, what, 400 gold?
No, you're thinking of plate mail.
Well, the chainmail's like expensive because you said it's
That's right. Don't we get double for selling metal?
Metal. That's true.
Throw the chainmail on Have.
Nah, screw that guy.
You're gonna just play Have?
Sure.
All right. Yeah. You are,
Yeah. Hey, look, have it. We got a suit of chainmail for you, dude.
that's right.
Don't mind a couple
That's the
holes in it.
custom in Kalmatta. When your employer dies, you take his armor and become him.
Just got one. And it's
That was
got
a Carl-
Carl in it.
Carlton was a henchman, though. This is henchman, not usually men at arms. So you can play him to the end of the session, and then we'll
No,
go
Yeah,
from
yeah.
there.
he drinks.
Yep.
He drinks the blood of your fallen character and becomes level 1. That's how we've always done it.
There's Jave's line.
I got it.
Have.
All right, so what are you guys gonna do?
Can we?
The rest of us will come down.
Yeah.
Okay, you made it.
Cannon.
Do these guys have anything on them, Jason? Or are they just naked, rubbery skin guys?
Yeah, they're just naked, rubbery skin guys.
We'll cut one. Let's cut one open. When you said they were weird on the inside, let's see what you meant by that.
So Swarma is doing this.
No, someone else is. I don't have a long enough weapon.
Mission.
Someone with a long sword needs to cut it open.
Yeah, Narder can do it.
See, there you go.
All right, Narder, you slice it open. Nice. Here.
Yeah, he's fine with that.
I gotta
He's
find
a
some.
bread thief, man.
He's got to find his chart of stuff
Yeah.
that squirts on
It's like,
you.
come on.
I got a random table for that.
Yeah, roll a d6 on his squirt chart.
Uh,
I'm gonna have to make a squirt chart now.
Oh my god.
You got squirted with something. Let me roll. Oh man, that's a lot of
You're-
Oh my god.
That's so wrong.
I'm gonna need percentile. There's gonna be so many things that could possibly get on you.
It's getting all fatal now.
Roll d640.
Okay, 443.
That's right. It's milk. It's just milk. Room temperature milk. It's disgusting.
Like the Last Jedi milk. Squirting thing. Dude.
All right, so it doesn't. When you stab into it, the first thing you notice. I mean, this isn't the first living thing you've stabbed into before. You're
Right.
pretty sure that there's no way. All of the organs are almost like desiccated, and it's not really that bloody. It's just kind of like a weak ichor, and you can smell a heavy smell of decay that erupts from this creature's chest or stomach when you cut it open. But you do see like a glint of metal in there.
I thought they smelled bad. On the outside.
mm,
Glint of metal, you say?
He
I
dives
do.
in and swings
Oh.
around. Wow.
God.
This reminds me of that.
Fish it out with my sword.
Not really. Not a longsword is not going to fish this out. You're going to have to probably get a dagger in your hand and cut it out.
Is my so does it appear to be acidic? This ichor? Is it
don't see
melting
any
the
pock-
floor? Or...
Yeah, you haven't seen anything melting, no. But I'll roll to see if that happens because that's a good idea, Cody.
right.
It
Well,
doesn't seem like it's acidic.
he's gonna take off his gloves so he has full range of motion with his hands and get his dagger, and he's gonna get in there and just do the deed. Unless
Right,
anyone else wants it, right?
No, it's cool.
No, anyone? No.
Go for it.
Okay, he's gonna do it.
All right, it looks like it's made out of some semi-precious metal, like maybe bronze or copper. Oh, but it has some kind of archaic runing on it, and it actually looks like it would be worth 130 gold pieces.
Hell yeah! See what you get. I'm gonna cut up in these other guys.
He's chopping up bodies.
So
You don't find anything else.
So it's bronze
Bracelet.
yeah.
Cool.
This reminds me of that scene in Bone Tomahawk when the one dude chops the
Oh god.
music thing out of the dude's throat.
Oh, that was yeah. I'm gonna make a hole in my throat and stick it in mine.
I never saw Tomahawk City or whatever you just said.
Bone tomahawk.
Bone Tomahawk.
Yeah. No.
Got a weak stomach. Don't watch it.
Yeah, it's probably the grossest movie I've ever seen.
It's brutal. You said 100 golds, Jason?
I said 130. I put it in the roll 20.
I don't read that. Right, sweet.
Guess we should check out the other guy too.
He did. We've said that happened, so you spent a turn chopping into the other guy as well.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna wipe my. Does Cannon have any like clean? Maybe his headband. Take his headband and
Oh.
clean my hands off with it.
Okay, your hands are still dirty, but you're wiped off a little bit.
All right,
You
sweet.
smell, like I said, most of the organs were desiccated, and he doesn't have like the amount of blood necessary to keep a creature like that moving.
So does it seem like it was already dead and maybe reanimated?
I've pretty much given you all the clues that I possibly could.
Yeah.
You will have to come to.
I'm not jumping.
we're
to
misspelling
any
it.
conclusions.
All
Is
this
there not a label? Is there not a label on it or something that gives us its hit dice? And
Yeah, right. What's up with that? What's its strength score?
When we cut
Okay.
it open, how much gold falls out of it? That's what we want to
13 titties fall out.
I knew that was
know.
It had to after that.
That's outrageous. I can't believe you said that. I'm so
On
offended.
public entertainment, Jason.
Did Brasco leave?
Demonetized.
I opened up the chat. 13 titties fall out.
I'm
Brasco's
right.
struggling.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Um,
I'm just drawing.
where to now?
Good question.
so last time we were down here, there was snake guys this way, and then to
Oh,
the
I'll
west.
Snake eyes.
Snake guys to the left of me. Snake guys to the right.
This is like a tumbled area. Looks like it was here, like the bit of the arches that you can see here and here that lead to these different chambers. This area looks like it was mined from somewhere, and it was set with these sandstone cobbles. And it looks like there's some sort of iconography underneath where all this all this rubble fell. Over here, at one point, it looks like there might have been a passage that continued that way, but it's all tumbled down and it's completely blocked. You can see the wet footprints from these creatures coming in from that direction.
Who's got the light?
Narder. Which way do you guys want
Narder?
Hallway.
to
Shine
the
it
this
down the
one?
hallway.
This one?
Northern.
This one. Oh, we can't see further.
Oh, I guess I could. All right, so I'm gonna search for traps right here at this entryway.
You would have to move yourself, Paul, if you can't see any farther. It's because of where you are, because it's your own vision from where the light is. You don't see what he can see. You can only
I
see what
see.
you can see.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You guys want to go west? So the southwest passage. Last time we got ambushed by some of those poison spitting lizard guys.
Okay.
Well,
And this one was just straight up zombie snake guys.
Uh-huh.
avoid
Okay.
them and go this way.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, we're already here. Right.
Yeah.
I guess we should. So Narder will search for some traps in this doorway. Jason. It's gonna, I don't know, get down on the ground with the sword and tap around the entryway and make sure there's no like strings or.
All right. Well, this is the same place that those creatures just walked through. So you get down and you see their wet footprints there, and you look
Just
around.
making
And,
sure. You never know.
all right. You're pretty sure. You're pretty sure there's no traps or tripwires here.
All right.
It's like a narrow archway. These guys kind of had to shrink their shoulders, and when they came out, they like hulked out.
Is there? Was it this place or the last place that had the writing on the archway?
This one, I think.
Okay.
So what you see here is like the footprints almost lead directly to this pool. Looks like you can see some different areas where the stone has either fallen or something. So whatever these chambers used to be, everything is just is destroyed, and there's debris and detritus in the corners, and even like the sandstone cobbles looks like they have busted off, and like it's hard to tell, but possibly like above this area the surface was, like I said, about 40 feet above, right? Mm-hmm. So right above here you can see it looks like some kind of large trunk has broke part of the surface, and some like tree roots have come down, and water is like creating something here.
Ooh. Gross. Okay.
Fetid pond or small area of water.
Yeah, it sounds awesome. Totally great.
The footprints lead directly from here to there.
He's going to take one of his sling stones and throw it in the pond.
All right, so you can smell, brackish water, and it splashes off away.
He probably can't. He's covered in guts, and he's used to that. He's good.
I'm fine then. All right, I rescind that statement. He can't smell anything other than himself.
That's right.
So the brown denotes the location of the water?
Yeah, it's like a blackish, grayish. The brown is like the ground around the cobbles. This whole thing is like a area. It's only like about 10 feet by 10 feet,
All right, should we go around it and continue?
Yeah, just walk right through it. No? Nobody?
We can just go this way.
Yeah, I guess we just go around it.
Is everyone just following kind of in order? Or are
we're in marching order, so we don't have to move tokens through here. That's going to be annoying.
Okay, yeah, because who took Cannon's spot, I guess. Let's just...
Everyone rolled up one.
This guy should have a light.
Okay, so we have right here looks like a passage opening up to the south, and then, or maybe that's just a room. And then to the west, we have, looks like probably a hallway. And then north, a small alcove probably.
Can everyone see right now?
Yes.
Yep.
So let's
Have needs like sight or something. You can't.
You can't see anything?
Well, I can see, but I can't. I think I'm just seeing Kanan. Yeah, I'm just seeing from Kanan's perspective.
Oh, I have to change this token to be your token. Zera. I don't know if I can do that, actually. Does that help?
Mm-hmm.
Paul, does that help?
Yep, I got it.
Okay, which way do you guys want to go? So there's looks like a hallway tease right here, maybe to the west, and then maybe a room down here, judging off this corner, and probably a room up here, a small, or maybe this hallway wraps around.
Let's check it out.
Let's take the other characters and put them like in the marching order.
Sure.
So we easily know where they are in the future. So can you guys see what everything Narder's doing or no?
Yeah.
Can, yes.
Okay. Everyone can. Bird, you can. Everybody can.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
So
the
are you
left
doing
is
it to
gonna-
the left or to the right?
So the left
Okay,
is
once I
going
go
to be
like
the
this,
front.
I can't.
I'm assuming you can just go right over top of this stuff.
We've got
All right, I'm
stacked
confused.
characters right there.
Okay. There we go.
There's still a stacked guy right here. Oh no, there's not.
No,
Okay.
there's not.
So that's good, right?
This is what we want.
Yeah.
Well, where does Narder usually fall in this?
He's usually in the back, but if we're in a dungeon, I imagine he'd probably be up front searching for traps, etc.
That'll work.
Okay, so let's see.
Actually, I can't see what Narder's doing.
Yeah, I can't.
You can though. Everyone else can.
Well,
Can you just give everyone access to this token, and then everyone?
Yeah,
Can see?
I was seeing Narder, but now he's missing.
yeah, well, because
All right,
only the line of
easy.
sight, because
Yeah.
I'm seeing a line.
Uh-huh.
Just hold up. Hold up. Don't be moving your guys around. Relax.
So I can see if I could see him.
Turns around, realizes he's alone.
Oh, God.
He looks like he realized he's alone. Like he turns around. Realized, they left me.
Oh, hi, Bugbear.
Yeah.
I swear.
What'd you say, Bert?
I was like, keep on going. Let us know how it all looks.
Scout ahead.
All right. While you're doing that, Norder's gonna poke his head in here and kind of peek around the corner. Okay. So
Wait a
yeah.
second.
No, I'm not waiting for anyone.
That's right. Run around the dungeon.
I'm playing this
Willy-nilly.
game.
You're like, I am the explorer.
He can't roll random encounters. He's busy.
I found all the monsters.
That's good.
All right, so figure out where you are over there, and then now can you guys all see that party token?
Uh,
Which
Sorta.
token? Where?
It says party. It's the one over here.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it.
I cannot see either.
No. Oh, wait. I see it in the right here.
I can only see it because my character
Okay,
can
I
see
see
it.
it now.
There
It's
it
right
is.
there.
You can't see it here.
No.
No.
I can.
How's that?
I don't
Yes.
see it.
There we go.
Nope, now it's gone again.
All right,
No,
so-
just kidding.
That's
All right, so Cody, when you were edging past this area right here, so it's obviously very close, and the water is right there. It's,
right.
it's the black, the color of a heartless soul, as you passed it. It's not just like a little dip. It looks like you can kind of see the edge, but it looks like maybe it's deep.
I bet there's treasure down there. Anyone want to go swimming?
Dive in.
What if we throw? So our friend died. We need to bury him. This looks like the deepest part of the dungeon. Maybe we just,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Bury him here.
That's fucked up, dude.
Tie some rocks to. I don't know. I'm just.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, well.
I mean, Narder's kind of weird. He was like,
We think it's weird you'd want to bury him in here. We normally just leave the bodies as they lie. That's much
Yeah.
more humane.
what's buried?
Anyway.
Okay, well, that's weird. I guess we just move past it then. On guard, obviously. You know,
Okay.
We just
not about to let.
Narder, put yourself in the marching order wherever you are, so I know. So you can move everyone up one if you want to.
He'll probably be 10 feet ahead.
Really? So the people behind you really wouldn't be able to see? Well, I guess everyone has a lantern. I mean, that's fine if that's what you want to do. I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll just. He's. I mean, no, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should he just be?
I love it.
All right, 10 feet ahead. There we go.
All
Perfect.
right. So when you're moving into these rooms, is everyone searching around, or are you just kind of moving through them quickly, or what's the plan?
Well, the room is empty, right? Other than the pool.
Yeah, right here, but you can see these other rooms. And like I said, there is a bunch of debris and detritus all around the edges of the room. Like maybe at one point there was something on the walls or something kicked everything off to the side.
Let's search the room.
Yep, let's do it.
Yeah,
Sure.
we can search the room if you want to roll some random encounters.
All right, nice. That's what I was looking for.
Anyone keeping guard? Or...
No.
Oh,
Guard schmard.
All right, so you kind of kick around the debris and the detritus and stuff, and we'll say that you find it looks like some kind of brass candle holder worth 10 gold pieces.
What else is doing down here?
What?
That was super worth it.
Brass,
So the water,
brass
water-
and bronze. It was truly a wondrous age for these people.
There's not a mixed metals.
you said, Hobbs?
What?
The water's really dark.
Yeah.
Darker than your soul.
Ooh,
Darker
okay.
than root beer.
Spreckers. It's darker than Spreckers. It's dark like a Guinness.
Is it bubbling?
Traegar
Effervescent.
Traegar has a 10-foot pole, so he's gonna just kind of prod around in the water to see how deep it is.
Push him
Okay,
in.
so like you see how the edges are kind of gray in
Yeah,
this picture?
yeah.
All right, so that isn't very deep, but when you get to when you kind of reach out, it just kind of keeps going. It doesn't give.
Okay.
Mucho Depot.
Is it just? I mean, is there any like film or gross, sludgy parts in the water, or is it just like clean water?
No, it's sludgy and it looks like fetid water.
Ooh, okay, so that's where the dudes came.
Brackish.
Yeah, the smell.
Yeah,
of
you
Wonder if Habiba Muna has a use for this.
that. Do you want some doo-doo water, people?
It's probably good fertilizer, right?
Could be.
It's like Miracle Grow.
It's a mild poison if you get someone to drink a gallon of it.
That's a good point. We'll say that hanging because of this brackish water coming off of the surface, and you guys can see what you was described as the hair stuff, like kind of hanging off of the ceiling.
Aha.
It's kind of above, like where this root is, so it's kind of up in the air.
How far?
Probably 20 feet.
We lashed 2 10-foot poles together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
I've got one, so let's do it.
And
Does
then-
anyone else have one?
Yeah.
Wood glue.
Sorry.
Wood glue.
Wood glue.
We have.
then
I've
we'll,
heard one 10-foot pole. Does anyone have another?
Nope.
So
it's
apparently
time.
that was a lie.
Cody, it's time.
It's
time
time.
for a human pyramid.
I
if, only,
was just gonna say we put a spear on the end of it, or I mean,
if someone only in the group had the ability to climb heights like that.
oh, anybody.
Yeah, that'd be super cool.
Yeah,
If
we
only there
could
was
do
an
that.
ability that's the best ability, inexplicably better than all the other abilities for that class.
All right. So Narder will. Is there anywhere he can climb up?
Spider-Man,
Like maybe
where are you?
some of this wall and stuff might be able to take you up there.
Who's the tallest? I'll stand on their shoulders. And then
That's probably not me.
Swarma's pretty tall.
all right, Swarma, let's do this.
She looks like a Nordborn Swarma does.
Yeah,
She's
she,
like a tall- Yo,
She'll
Name is
boost you up
Erlen,
as
maybe.
far as she can up the wall, so you can get a head start.
Okay,
this sounds fun. We should make some kind of roll.
so 89%.
Somebody's going in that pool.
Percentile.
Yeah, Swarma, why don't you make a strength check, and Narder, then if that is successful, then you can climb.
No problem.
Oh,
No problem. All right, so go ahead and make you're going to be able to climb this easily, but if you weren't trying to gather this herb off the thing, successfully without falling into the pool, at 42, yeah, all right, you're fine. So you can scamper up there, you gather the stuff, and you come down, and so now you have this mass of whatever I called it, weeping hair or something.
Walking
I thought
hair.
it was walking here.
Walking hair? Ooh, it sounds weird.
Yeah, that's what we were like. Oh, that's creepy. I thought it was an animal we had to kill.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Shave the Yeti or something.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
There were plenty of inappropriate jokes that could have been made. I'll tell you that much.
Indeed.
2 portions of walking hair. All right.
Whenever the GM writes it down, that means it's like treasure.
Okay.
Yeah, but Habiba Muna doesn't pay gold for it. She pays in.
It's the worst pasta ever.
Angel hair.
It's walking hair. This hair was made for walking.
By foul. Walking all over you. All right, so what are you gonna do now?
Well, now let's skirt around and check out this room in here.
All right. Cool.
All right, so you guys edge across the. Obviously, there's not even a lot of room, so you guys barely can make it. You know, you just kind of have to edge around that wall to get in there. You look around, and this looks similar to the last room that you were in. There's a bunch of debris and detritus along the walls. You do see down here, peeking down, it looks like there's some sort of camp or something was down here.
Oh, snap.
Let's go down there.
Boppity boom.
We might have s'mores.
All right, it looks like
I know it is.
you could see like some rotten reed, like beds and such. It looks like the smell of these dead Anolian is pretty strong down here.
Yep.
Let's check it. Let's search the room.
Let's roll this joint.
Whoa.
So these were the midget lizards with the poison.
Oh, I see that.
The midget lizards.
Sorry, little people lizards.
Oh my god.
So,
Do you have a question there, Brasco?
no. I'm good. Whoa.
So that's what the corpses look like.
Less vertical.
Right.
Quite a bit less.
It's like a nasty empty pomegranate shell or something that thing is wielding as a shield. It's a turtle shell. What is that anyway? It's gross.
Turtle. I would say turtle.
I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it.
It's just the veininess of it makes me squingy a bit.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
It's got some, those ridges, and then it's like brown veininess in between it. It's a good picture. It's evocative.
Remigorn, you've seen these before, haven't you? No?
I don't know if he's seen them or if Nils has seen them.
Okay.
I like
Oh,
the tail.
this-
It's got a cool tail.
So what have we got here?
Yeah, I like the tail.
What'd you say, Paul? Are you interrupting my
I said
stalling
perfect.
here? Oh, that doesn't surprise me. So, like I say, it looks like rotten reeds and stuff. This stuff has been here for, a few weeks, you would say, and it's starting to decay in the musty depths of this unforgotten tomb. Unforgotten.
Reforgotten.
Yeah, unforgotten.
Found, unfound.
Someone remembered it suddenly.
Unforgotten.
Should we see if there's any treasure in here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
do it.
if you find a pouch, be careful because that's where they wrap their poison up in like I think it was banana leaves or something like that.
There is no treasure here.
Yeah, there was a passageway to the south that looked like in the room with the corpses.
There's
Yes.
isn't there one up north too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Up here.
Yeah, and there's
All
one.
right, you guys are starting to feel fatigued from all of your adventure, and the torch is burning low.
Let's go to sleep.
to lamp.
We all just flop to the ground like preschoolers and immediately take naps.
You don't need
No, I
to
rolled
sleep.
up my
You
mat.
just need to rest.
Oh, I see.
The BX rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10 minutes is all it takes, and then you're refreshed.
Especially if you throw down some potables, if you know what I'm saying.
All this dungeoneering is making me tired. Let me stop for 10
I'm
minutes.
hungry. Where's my apple slices?
That's right.
Orange.
An orange. Peeled it for me.
Are you guys going to try and relax in this cramped room that looks like it's about 12 by 12? All 10 of you?
15 of
Or
us?
8,
Yeah.
9,
Yeah, that's
nine of you?
Yeah.
It'll be warm and man, it's going to be perfect napping.
That's a
conditions.
perfectly sized room for this many people.
It is.
It isn't.
Yeah, you could fit 3 or 4 against each wall. One
Couple
person
in the
can sit
middle.
in the middle, crisscross applesauce.
Couple of folks in the doorways guarding.
All right, yeah, so you guys are just throwing down and hanging out here?
Yeah,
That's
10
fine.
minutes of rest. Nothing happens, and we just continue.
All right, nothing happens.
Magic.
Got him.
So we want to go over here, up here, or down here.
Well, I think there's a passage right here too, isn't there?
Where? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, there was one.
Yeah. See. Oh, magic.
Here, we'll poke our head around. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's check out this room since we're 5 feet from it.
Oh, Jason, I don't remember if we searched these guys' corpses before we left last time.
You could search them again if you'd like, or you could search them for the first time.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just look at them or touch one real quick. Do they have any pockets or satchels?
They have
on
no
them?
pockets. No, it looks like they. You guys search around and they look like they have been picked clean.
Oh, okay.
So now what?
Now we wait.
What?
Let's move down into here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
that sounds interesting.
Oh, snap. A completely empty room.
Okay, when you guys get down here, it looks like whatever had decayed much of the other thing. There's still some wear and tear on this room, but some of the it looks like they've done some bas relief with maybe some sort of mosaic on the back wall.
What is it?
Check it out.
Yeah.
It mostly looks like these the people, the creatures that Narder had mentioned with the body of lizards and the body, the heads and upper body of lizards men and the lower body of a snake. Looks like they're kind of doing something, but it's difficult to tell from this distance. Your light, refracts strangely off of the mosaic.
All right, we'll
Wizard.
search for traps before we go in.
Okay.
Good idea.
What are you trying to do? Look for, tripwires and such again?
Tripwires.
Unsafe
holes in the
stonework
wall.
if there's a dwarf. Hmm.
We got a couple
well-
doors that can check for stones.
All right. Well, so Narder is in the doorway right now. I mean, are you guys pushing past him to check the stones, or?
Get on my
Offering the
shoulders.
services.
Well,
Narder, it looks like some of the cobbles just on the other side of the door. Just like 5 feet away from you, maybe. They look shiftier, or they look like they're not as fit well together, but it seems purposeful to you.
I'm going to get a second opinion. I'm going to step out of the doorway, ask one of the dwarf guys to come forward and tell me what they think.
Ooh.
Sure.
Which dwarf?
I don't know, the one that has the highest level.
Oh, shifty sense.
Of
Yes.
shiftiness? Well, that'd be or it's shiftiness.
I use my shifty sense on it.
All right, you don't notice it at first until Narder points it out, and you think that those are likely pressure plates.
Man, we should just bring Kanan with us. He has so many uses to us now that he's not.
how far away are those?
Just throw him in there.
What'd you say, Brasco?
How far away are the plates from us?
You're looking over their shoulder. They're just like they look like they're in here, but maybe they're kind of intermittent around the room.
I see. Is there one close enough that a 10-foot pole could be pressed onto?
Certainly.
Can I
I'll back up.
I was gonna back up if I see him. Jeff, up a pole in there.
So I'll fix this.
All right, so basically, where you guys are letting Tragar come up with this 10-foot pole and his one glowing eye, just with read magic ready to, impress you guys with his impossible magic, and he presses down on it. Roll a. You're not gonna have to roll anything. You can kind of hear something when you push it, and then this blade flies down just on the other side of the arch, and now you have 2 5-foot poles.
Wait, don't you have the mending spell?
No.
Oh,
You pull your arms back,
Told you.
or you're certain that could have been the end to your awesome hand gesturing magic.
Yeah, that was
The
great.
bands of Bogardan would have been done.
Does the blade swing back in place, or is that it? Is it triggered?
You can kind of hear some grinding, but it doesn't swing back.
so it's just hanging down?
No, it flashed across, and
Oh,
it
okay.
did not swing back.
Didn't swing back.
But you do kind of hear some stones and some grinding and shifting in the ceiling above you.
Reset. Okay. Sorry. Reset. Nice.
Nice. Okay, so maybe we draw chalk outlines around these so nobody steps on them.
Okay.
Oh.
Like that.
All right, I like that. So Narder's going to go in there. Do you have chalk?
Let me. I either have chalk or charcoal. Let me double check.
While he's
Nice.
kind of doing that, the stones don't. You said they were just randomly scattered across the room like that, or is there a pattern to them? Like, do they lead to a certain place, or?
Damn, I don't actually have chalk. Or
You
Let's
use
so-
the burned out stub of our torch.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, nice.
All right, that's fine. All right, so Tragar is trying to see as he's marking these off if there's a particular pattern, and it does seem like maybe there is, and it is. It shows to like a particular area of the mosaic, like right in between these two areas right here. It's not letting me like kind of choose, but
Interesting.
You hold shift and it'll let you point anywhere. Or I'm sorry, alt.
It's alt. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Very strange. And what's depicted on the wall in that direction? Anything particular?
Yeah, it actually, from this distance, it's kind of hard to tell, but it looks like these strange Lemurians seem to be doing some rite. You can see like the figures, like I would say they're kneeling, but they have snake bodies, so you can't tell. But they're lower, and it looks like they're all of them are like down with their bodies pressed to the ground. Because obviously it's going to be like a 3D image, but there's also like a circle right in that location on the wall.
Here we have it.
Somebody shoot it. Somebody shoot it with an arrow or something.
Okay.
Is it depressed? The circle? Or raised?
It's hard to tell from here. You are, about 20 feet away.
Yeah, someone. I got a bow and arrow. I can shoot it.
Although actually, Narder, you're walking around in there marking these areas, right?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, you're right next to it if you want to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, is it raised the circle or depressed? Let's say this. You said it's a bas relief, right? So they carved it into the wall. Is this
It's a mosaic. Yeah, it's a mosaic. Is what
Oh,
I
okay.
changed.
So they put tiles on it. Then. Okay.
Yeah, there's like little tiles all over the place, but this particular piece is one single tile, and it's probably the size. We'll say it's like the size of a softball, or a little in between a girl's softball and a hard ball.
Okay.
Should I push it? What do you guys think?
Why softball
But
guys
while you're
are
here,
girls?
you
Did
actually
you search it for traps?
I was going to tell you that when you're looking around, it also looks like the mosaic is edged, and maybe there could be the shape of a door here.
All right.
Ooh,
You know what that
perhaps
means?
Maybe that circle is the knob.
The trigger. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna search the knob for traps. And- Come on, that doesn't mean anything.
So you're just gonna look around it and touch it lightly at the tip.
Just the tip.
Here we go.
Yeah, the stream is over.
All right, dude.
What?
All right, it does look like if you it looks like there's a part inside that circle, like little knobs or like cogs or something, and it looks like you have to touch some other mosaics around first before it would move. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a puzzle.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle. Yeah.
You just rolled a 0-1 on your detect for traps. I'm like, there's got to be a trap here now.
Nice.
But for real.
So you use it as a create trap.
Yeah.
There's actually a
Doesn't
better
everyone?
chance of there being traps as you advance in level.
Doesn't everyone? No.
Pretty much.
Okay, so no, man, I actually planned my shit out.
Yeah, you want them to find something every so often.
Okay. Should we try and
But
trigger
you-
the trap?
Well, you think that if you pushed these two down, that those would alleviate it, so you could push the centerpiece properly. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, he's only got one hit point left and no cleric, so I'm gonna say, all right, guys, back out. I'm gonna do something.
I'm gonna do something.
He's gonna push the two things in.
He's gonna do it and try and do the puzzle that he had figured out and do it and open it.
Yeah.
All right. So as soon as you do that, they kind of depress in, and the door kind of shifts and then opens, and there's just a small little area there,
All right.
maybe a 10 by 10 chamber.
All right. So I want to take. Can I borrow one of your 5-foot sticks?
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna take one of.
I'm not finished actually though.
Sorry.
Well.
In the
Flames
center,
shoot out.
in the center of the chamber, it looks like one of these creatures is standing, and so but all around it, it looks like you can see a couple coffers and maybe some bags and papyrus scrolls. All right, but you basically see that it opens, and this this puff comes out, but there is one of these creatures there. Its upper body is heavily, broed out, like he's been lifting a lot. This kind of weird hair, hanging limp, a sunken face.
But I squat.
His sunken face is drawn in.
Bro.
That dude's juicing.
Smell of heavy dust. You can just kind of this dust kind of scatters around you.
That's creatine.
What do you do?
Give him a tip. If you need 2.5-pound plates, you can go to Dick's Sporting Goods, and they're $5 each.
Dost thou even lift, bro?
Obviously, I don't. Does he look alive, or is he just standing there like a statue?
All right, so you're just gonna take your turn to look more closely at him.
I'm gonna get squinty eyes. I'm gonna squint at him.
Ooh, all will be revealed. That's like True Sight.
Yeah.
Roll a d6.
Then I'm gonna yell, "Surprise!"
All right, so you're eyeing the first thing that you noticed is that you feel like you kind of heard clicks all around you, right in the areas where you had marked out the chalk.
Uh-huh.
And then the creature's eyes cling open, and it slithers out fairly quickly. Flint Kopesh soaring towards you.
Wait, so he's 7 feet tall and he's swinging a Kopesh. Doesn't his arm hit the door?
No, he came out.
Oh, he came out.
Also, the ceilings were tall in here, remember? Because
okay. That's right.
They're kind of vaulted, even though they're small. What's that?
They need to accommodate a Kopesh.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's right.
These guys,
sword. If it makes a clanging noise, we'll have to make the ceilings higher.
These Lemurians, very smart. Very smart.
That's why they curved their swords, because straight swords would hit.
Yeah, that's right.
But he still sucks.
Yeah, this creature's in here, but it misses. But it has 2 attacks. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so
it attacks till it hits.
You die.
Were we surprised or no?
That was surprised, I think.
Yeah, you were.
You lost the squint war.
That's right.
I suggest a squat off.
That's right.
Roll initiative.
B-Bands on 1.
1d6.
Boom.
It's pretty good. I feel good about that.
That was a good one.
Of course.
Nice.
Oh, God.
All right, so the rest of you guys are. It sounds like Tragar is keeping a close watch.
Yeah.
Sleep. Tragar, sleep.
It's undead, dude.
Yeah, I don't think that would work.
That's a good idea, Sean P. Kelly.
Get your head in the game.
Oh, God. All right, well, I guess I'm going to poke it with my sword.
There was a dwarf up front.
Okay. Where's my henchman?
How dare you say that?
Who is your henchman?
Alduis.
We can probably move the party token now, unless the party token has become its
confused by his Kopesh. I miss.
Oh, God.
Oh, we need the party token. Bring it back. I can't see it on.
That was me.
Put it in the corner. Put it in the corner.
Doesn't Aldous or doesn't Narder have a torch?
He has a lantern.
You guys can't see what he's got? Oh. You can't?
No. Bring back the torch. Why are you going?
I can't.
Someone ran off with the lantern.
In the room.
Who can't see?
Oh, you know he's undead. Which means he's flammable.
Yeah. That's
right?
why you can't see, because you're not in anywhere to see. Stop moving that. You wouldn't be able to see that anyway.
I didn't do it.
Don't make me delete the token. I'll turn this car around.
Turn this 20 around so fast.
All right, Narder missed. Tragar, are you doing something?
Ventriloquism.
Fuck it. He'll try to stab him with his dagger.
Really? Nice.
Wait.
No, throw it. Oh,
Throw it?
yeah.
Too late.
I'm
Go
not
ahead.
in melee, right? Because I missed. So,
You are in melee because it attacked you.
but it missed.
It doesn't matter.
That's his last name, Stab Dagger.
Dude, that hit.
Nice.
Max damage.
Stab.
So we can move around the room without tripping off these crazy traps and stuff.
Well, nothing happened when Tragar just wandered in there as fast as he could.
Perfect. Jave's going to go right here and stab it with this.
So you stab it?
AC, they're 20, right? So AC 5.
Okay. That hits.
3 points of damage.
Nice.
We are going in.
Fix your
Sticks
eye.
it in its snaky tail, lower area. Remagorn goes all around everyone. I like it.
Go for the lower area. Remagorn.
AC -2.
Hits.
Is that a nat 20?
Up to 19.
Ah, damn.
Blam!
Ooh,
2 points of damage.
It's a heavy shot. Heavy shot.
Wow. Nice.
Cut one of his abs out.
It doesn't go down though.
Where's the other dwarf? Get in here, boy.
Um,
Let's see.
Aldous Smith?
does Aldous have a strength bonus of any kind?
No.
A spear. Anyone have a spear?
Yeah.
Doesn't Emosha Bidness have a spear?
Aron can attack with a spear.
No, he has a club.
Oh, God.
Did Aldous miss?
She hasn't.
I bought a
attacked yet.
Musha spear,
Remagorn.
so we can attack. Is it my turn yet?
That's Aron. He missed.
Okay. Here's
I want to play.
Aldous.
Well, the good news is this guy has nowhere to run. He's completely surrounded.
That's
Nowhere to run.
That missed.
Yeah, big whiff.
Yeah, it's your turn if you want to go.
All right, so
Amusha has a. What did you buy, Amusha?
I bought a Musha a spear and leather armor and a shield,
Yeah, he did.
and I bought him a water
Maybe I
skin.
put that on the wrong place.
I
And a
put
10-foot pole.
I put it on my character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Rhaegar's
It
eyeball
is.
is.
Scroll down. It says a Musha, leather, shield, spear, club, 7 days rations, water skin, whiskey bottle, 5 torches, 2 bottles of oil. See? And I subtracted gold for it. So here we go. He will run in and get with the stabby stabs. He'll get behind.
Oh, you should make a morale check
For what?
for Amusha.
Why?
Because I told you to.
Oh,
He's
'cause he might run?
freaked out by the undead creature.
All right, here we go.
Simon.
He made it.
Nice. Go ahead and attack.
All right, he will stab with the spear. I didn't know if something specific was happening, or is he just a complete scaredy cat? So
Look at his face. He's totally
he did
afraid.
AC -2 for 6 points of damage.
Oh, nice. When he decides to do something,
Oh,
he's
wait.
ready to go.
That was Swarma that did that,
Oh,
but
Oh.
still it worked. And then this is his attack. He misses.
all right. So
unfortunate.
you guys have like just chopped into it. You're stabbing it, and it's just kind of shifting around. And as you do all that, it kind of just blows out of its mouth. It takes a, and like this dust comes out and attacks you guys. So everyone roll a saving throw.
Is it his protein powder?
Yeah.
Verse what?
We'll say breath.
Dragon breath.
My worst.
That's going to fail.
Fail and fail.
Fail. And the Nusha Manusha Busha.
I
failed.
failed. Like, big time.
Everyone, the entire party failed.
Correct.
I think Erlin's way back here. So.
Erlin won't be affected by it.
Erlen also
You can
roll
tell our
for-
tale.
Mhm.
I didn't roll for my henchman. Hold on.
Tale of the liquefied party.
For her.
Or it might probably turn to dust would make more sense in this case.
or get addicted to whatever he just
That's right.
like
Cocaine,
cocaine.
spray.
You're
You're addicted.
I can't feel my lip.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Need a fix.
I scream cocaine, and he suddenly has to run to the bathroom. That's very weird.
He does live in Chicago, right?
Oh, I don't know.
C in Chicago, C in cocaine. I'm just saying, you know.
They had gangsters once. I'm suspicious.
Traegar, what spells do you know?
I think there's plenty
I
of
have
cocaine.
sleep,
Yeah, they might have a few still.
light, and read languages.
You cast light in his eyeballs.
I don't have that one prepared, unfortunately.
Ah, God.
Well, get to preparing.
He's ready to read languages at the drop of a hat.
I am totally ready to read languages.
Do you have something I could read, perhaps?
Draw on his skin with a marker and then read it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. I wrote
It says
fart.
you dead.
That's pretty funny.
You definitely did not wash your hands at that length of time, just so I'd let you know. We can't hear you, which means you definitely didn't wash your hands because you're not disputing it.
I am disputing it. You saw me in the bathroom. I was very adamant to make sure everyone washed their hands
What are you talking about?
during the bathroom interviews.
I don't remember that.
Oh my god.
You were muffled because you were in the stall with so many people.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
No giggling. All right, I got
That
to
was
see.
like a Fosser.
No, it wasn't.
We all-
I'm
we all-
talking about Cody.
It's just my laugh, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's rude.
You keep making fun of me, dude.
Come
It's
on,
my
man.
style, man.
Bring it
That's
on.
bullying. Cyberbullying.
Yeah, it gets better. Hashtag
All right.
Cody too.
This isn't even in this book. It's another made-up spell by Jason Hobbs.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh
So what
my
are you-
God.
So what are you
Good
trying
call.
to find it in? What are you looking in books for?
Here we
Oh,
go.
because it's just reskinned magic missile.
All of you turn to macaroni and cheese.
That should be it. That'd be
That is
awesome.
awesome. And then he just started macking on us. Nice.
You need those carbs, man. He's lifting. He needs the
That's
carbs.
true.
All right, I guess we will just make it up. All right, so everyone who failed is at basically you guys are hacking and choking on this cloud of dust that he kicked out. So you guys are at your
Cheese powder.
AC is AC is cheese powder.
From the
What is
mac and
cheese powder?
From the
It's
mac
so
and
dry
cheese
mac and
spell.
cheese. I know. You just shot the cheese powder out at you. It's yellow and stuck around your nostrils.
That's terrible.
So you guys, AC is worse, and everything you do is at -2. Okay.
So
This is pretty good, actually.
it's
This
just like,
tastes delicious.
I can't
Hey,
breathe, but
Kendra,
now that I'm
come on,
drooling, it's
come on.
making a delicious cheese in my mouth and lungs.
It's s'more dust.
it's like, yeah, dried snake man cloaca dust.
Oh god, that's
Eat
terrible.
to perfection.
All right, so let's roll.
All right, what
Initiative.
happens now?
Now we roll initiative. So you guys are hacking through this dust cloud, and everything you do is a -2 in your initiative. No, that's a lie. I'm just kidding.
Even Nishan.
Oh, man.
Oh my God, Cody.
-3.
You're the worst.
We're in trouble.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Can't attack the people all the way in the back.
He might be able to.
That's cheating. What
He's
is
got
it?
really
Stretch
long
Armstrong?
arms.
Galsine?
It's a very long Kopesh. It's Narder.
Oh God!
No, Narder.
Narder, no, goodbye.
If he hits, he's dead.
You missed.
AC
That's not-
5.
AC 7.
No, AC 5.
It hits.
Did he make a save?
Because we're all at +2 AC, right?
We subtract 2 from our AC, so it goes down by 2, thanks to the
It's true.
weapon.
AC3.
Yeah.
All right.
Does my lantern explode on impact? with the
Well, that's what
ground?
we were going to find out right now. So as he falls, roll a D2. On a 1, it extinguishes the lantern. It breaks. And on a 2, it doesn't.
I'm gonna specifically
Look at Jose.
add-
Oh, no. It's not good.
Unfortunately, this cloud of dust is flammable. No, just
No,
That's right. The cheese immolates.
it is. Yeah, you.
I mean, cheese.
Oh God.
all right. So it is out, right?
So you guys can't see. So
I
I'm
got a
saying?
torchbearer back
I
there.
got torch ruby on mine.
Bear the torch. Bear the torch.
And you guys still
fine.
see.
Yeah, we see fine.
Because I put the death icon on there prematurely. He's just sleeping.
Okay.
Is it our turn yet?
It is.
Spear, 18. That's a hit.
In the darkness, it misses. I'm just kidding.
6. I can see perfectly, actually. He's standing right in the light.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Does it -2 to damage, too?
he's outlined like fairy fire.
No. No.
Okay. 6 points of damage.
Actually, that kills it.
Nice.
God damn.
Now we make macaroni and cheese.
All right,
That's
death
right.
save.
Now who's the side dish?
Did you make it?
Don't know what's first level thief save. I don't
You
think
made
so.
it. You got 15.
Oh, but you get a -2 because you were joking.
Oh, he hates your
no.
character.
Choking
I'm just-
and death.
I'm just kidding. You're fine.
All right, comes back.
I was saved by the cheese.
This was cheese.
It preserved my lungs.
It was refreshing.
That's right. And it was healthy. An important part of a balanced.
More importantly, turn your lantern back on.
Yeah, that's important.
Are you okay? Is your lantern okay? More important.
I
All right,
checked the
let's-
lantern.
Let's roll on the
Treasure chart.
no. The see what happened to you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you traveled the
Shriveled arm.
astral plane.
Permanent high.
Permanent T-Rex arm.
All right, so
That's awesome.
roll a d20.
-2.
No, you don't get a minus. What'd you get? A 1?
A 12.
12.
A 12. All right, now roll a d6. What'd you get?
4.
4.
That's which one of his
How many toes got lopped off in the inside?
is extra nipple or no?
I'm six-toe narder. That's what they call me.
All right, so roll a
Oh god.
roll a stone.
What? All right, pick up a stone and roll it.
Roll a d20 and make a saving throw versus petrification.
Oh, he made that easy.
Adam.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 16.
All right, so you did make it. All right, so basically your leg armor, your leather armor is reduced by 2 AC, which basically means it's destroyed.
All right, I take it off.
So your armor, you basically have no, your armor is no good. If you did not have leg armor, or if you failed that roll, your leg would be destroyed.
Narder the peg leg.
All right, so that was fun, right?
I could have
So
probably
it's
grafted one of the
just-
lizard legs onto you because they regenerate.
I would have chopped off the snake tail and put it on my.
That would have
What
been
is-
awesome.
What?
My left leg is a snake tail.
It's like this big around. It's like bigger than your waist, dude.
The entirety of the tail.
Yeah,
10
so
feet
walk
long.
it off and go check out those coffers for traps.
All right. All right. So what I was gonna do originally, I'm gonna borrow one of those 5-foot sticks, poke it around the perimeter of the door, just to make sure there's no like strings or spider webs, or Well, I guess he just has to come out of here.
Yeah, you can barrel out of here, so there's not going to be a
All
trap.
right. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go in and look around at the treasures inside.
The glorious treasures.
I like
Alright.
the forthrightness.
That's right.
All right, so like in these different chests around, you're just gonna open them up, or what's the plan? I guess I didn't hear.
How many are there, and what do they look like?
They look like old and archaic. The wood is banded by tarnished brass, and there's dust everywhere. This thing has not been opened in a long time. There's actually some decayed crates that look like they had, so there isn't bits. There's actually pieces of like old amphora or pottery that looks like they were in crates at one time, but have just kind of tumbled to the ground. But some percentage of them may be broken. Looks like there's a box that had, like I said, some papyrus, and looks like it has some kind of writing in them.
Oh snap! I know a guy who can read.
Well, yeah.
See, what happened was
I gotta study the spell, but yeah, I can do it.
Okay, I guess.
I
You
could.
just want to start looking through the stuff, or
Yeah, I want to read the scrolls, man.
Yeah, all right, I'll just start taking it and passing it out. You guys just start going through it, I guess.
Please.
all right. So you're looking through them, and it seems to be talking about some sort of deities you've never heard of. You're casting your spell, I'm assuming, because it's not in language you know.
Well, I don't have that spell prepared yet.
All right. So they're kind of brittle, but you're slow to open them. And as far as you know, well, make an intelligence check.
Alrighty.
intelligence.
All right. You know what would be better is maybe these would be wax tablets or something like that, because I don't think, or maybe papyrus. Yeah, there's a mix. We'll say. You're very aware that there's very few written words about the Lemurians. People don't know that much about them, and so you're pretty sure that this, this stuff here, if you were to gather it all up, it would be worth 1,000 gold pieces if you found the right buyer. But probably in Sindanor, maybe half that.
Okay. That's still a ton of money.
Cha-ching. I just heard 500 gold pieces is what I heard.
Yeah, I have a large sack, so I'll put it on there.
Oh, dude.
All
Personal.
right, these things are pretty heavy, so they would be the same as like a heavy armor or something like that.
Whoa.
Do we have a big strong guy in the party somewhere?
Swarma.
Yeah, Swarma.
She's the big strong guy of the party.
Okay.
With your broad Nordic shoulders.
That's right.
What a large sack handle all that stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I can handle
So
off the Swarma.
You're showing Swarma your large sack.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Swarma, please carefully tender my large sack.
Holy God.
Holy cow.
Oh,
Your
there
giant
is
sack only
also
barely fits across my back.
Oh man.
Some
Ooh, ancient golden Lemurian coins.
sweet.
Oh, jeez.
Guys, I might level up.
I have a second large sack if we need to use that for that
I
money.
have a sack
Dual
full of
sacks.
sacks. I knew that would be good.
It's
Yeah.
better than a bag of holding.
I jammed my small sack full of large sacks. Twin set match.
Swarma's no stranger to teabagging.
That's right. I carried many bags.
Sorry. It's late.
Holy crap.
Now that might be harder to carry.
No, we can put all the gold inside of the pottery. Don't need to take out your sacks.
Is
What we should do is give these to the we need to give this to the guards on the way back into town.
Okay.
Because they demand a toll.
They made
Oh.
a tithe.
Really?
25%, unless we tell them where we got it, and then it's only 10%. But I don't know that we want to tell them where we got this stuff.
Well, if we get all the stuff.
Are we even close to getting all the stuff?
Yikes.
Ceremonial armor? What kind of armor is that, Jason?
we'll say lamellar.
What
Oh,
is that
wow.
equivalent to?
It's equivalent to lamellar.
What AC does that provide?
Lamellar.
I checked the tag on the inside. What does the
So it's this.
Stop saying Lamellar.
AC3.
It's lamellar.
My next
say it's
character's
the same
name
as
will be
bandit.
Lamellar.
Bandit. But it doesn't. It's like, so the skirt would have come down. So you think that if it was, you could actually do something with it, and it could be, if you took it to someone, and they could work on it, they could make it work for a human.
so some lamellar specialist? Is that what I mean?
No, any like an armorer or something.
Oh, okay. All right, sweet.
Now is that heavy as well?
Just like normal armor.
Okay.
Normal Lamellar.
I've misspelled it.
Blame
Miller. That's a brand name. That's what
Sport
it's like
text
Band-Aid. It's like
printed
Band-Aid or
across the-
Q-tip. It's La Mueller.
It looks ceremonial and very, ornate. Oh, if you were just to sell it, what is it here?
Probably worth it.
Yeah, that's probably what we should do, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think it would probably be very practical to wear.
Yeah, someone cha-ching. Somebody's
Oh,
gonna get Lamieler armor.
Name Earl.
Maybe it's French. Lamel. All right, so
Ray Lamel.
is it time for us to make an Amscray with our loot?
I would say so. That's a lot.
Is that all of it?
A lot of
Yeah, that's not enough. Jeez.
You keep
No,
talking.
I'm just saying.
We got
I'm
time.
just asking.
You want to roll on the match guy?
140 gold pieces. Where's the stuff?
All right, so yeah, we're gonna try to make our way out with our loot and head back to town.
28.
Jason, do we think these golden coins are there 800 of the golden coins, or is that how many the coins are worth?
That's what that value you would guess.
Okay.
There's 6 of them.
Yeah.
They're pretty heavy. There's a bunch of them.
Okay.
Very so.
All right. So who's carrying the clay pottery and the?
Is it just
Lemurian
one pot,
texts.
or is it multiple?
It's a bunch
pots?
of them.
I'm carrying the Lemurian texts.
Basically all of the. All right. So the pottery is going to be equal to 40 stone. So you're gonna have to pretty much spread them out.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the stone is what, 14 pounds? So
Yeah,
you're
like
talking
the equivalent of a weapon or something like that.
560 pounds.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight.
Now you know
Why
why
don't we
people
leave some of it here? That way, when we tell the guards, "Hey, there's more," they
That's
just come back and get
I'd
it.
rather drop 560 pounds of clay pottery at their front stoop and say this is their 25%. That would be great.
Yeah.
Good luck with this, jerk faces. It's worth 240.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of us to distribute the weight. We can all carry it
I
back.
think we
All
can.
right.
all carry
Careful
it.
to the jungle.
I'm gonna basically what I'm gonna rule, as long as you don't fall climbing out of here or get in a fight or anything, there'll probably be some sort of saving throw required to make sure none of it's destroyed. Okay.
Fair enough.
That's ridiculous.
Put 'em in a-
All right. So are you guys going out of here single file, or what's the plan? Are you leaving Cannon's body here? Or?
Yes, and yes.
Senior cannon.
What does the Kopech look like? It's worth anything? Is it ancient?
It's made out of flint.
But is it ancient, like to a collector?
They're definitely ancient. No one have seen. Lemurians were thousands of years ago.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put that in my sword belt.
Hey, Bird, what's up?
Did Bird leave?
I didn't leave.
He's back again.
I didn't leave.
That was me.
Oh, maybe
There's
it
2
was
Pauls.
Paul. Yeah,
Two
Paul.
Pauls.
Yeah, I lost internet there.
he's
for a second.
multiplying. There's 2 blue guys.
Oh
now,
God!
And everyone got
Okay.
shifted over on names. We'll have to wait till
Now we have to fight.
All right,
Paul
so-
didn't get any treasure. So sorry.
Right during distribution, he left.
I better be getting my 10%. Somebody's getting a spear in their ass.
I forgot your character died. They didn't want to bring your body. Does Have want to bring the body back? No.
Yeah, of course. It's a dedicated.
All right, so he's going to bring the body back. He won't be able to carry any of the ancient Lemurian pottery.
But before rigor mortis sets in, we can have him grab the pots, the dead corpse, shape his hands, and then he can. As rigor mortis sets in, he'll
Use
just
him
hold
as a
on.
litter.
It's true.
Grab him by his
Just grab him
feet.
by the legs. We'll just pile the pots on his chest.
All right, this is falling into dangerous areas very quickly.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys go one by one up the rope and all that, and you get back to.
Cindenor using our corpse litter.
Yes, you have your rigor mortis as
Our rigolitter. Other lame jokes can we make with his body?
It's realistic, man. That's all I'm saying.
It's very similar to.
Trying to inject some realism into this game.
Weekend at Canaan's.
All right.
Sunglasses. He needs sunglasses.
Oh my god.
You guys head back, and you. Well, it's going to be. Are you going to camp or what? Because it took half of your over half, right? So 2, 4, 6, 8.
Nah, we'll just
No,
push
we're
through.
gonna push.
These are 1, 2.
Yeah, plus if we get back to town at dark, it's easier to hide.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, and the gates will not be closed because
Okay.
it's barely even going to be dark because you guys weren't down there that long.
We're gonna have to grab a bunch of
But at the
treasure.
gates, you're going to have to. You're in the name of Lord Lade. Oh, how will you pay the tithe?
Yeah,
It's
so-
560 pounds of putts. Here you go.
5%.
How much was this? Oh, the ceremony armor's worth 800. So that's
If you're
600.
selling it, yeah.
So it would be like 2340 for all of it.
I got 2480 for everything.
2480.
Because
Did I leave? What did I leave out? Did I leave
What?
anything
The
out?
bronze bracelet and
Oh, the bronze bracelet I didn't get.
the 130 and the 10. So it's like
That's in my pocket. Nobody has to know about that.
2460, and then there's 10. You said?
I got 2480.
Oh, because it was 130. You're right.
Yeah. So it's 620 that we have to pay them.
Which
620.
is roughly the value.
If you pay the 25%, is that what you're saying, Bird?
Yeah, so 130 and 240 for the bracelet and the pottery.
So we can leave the pottery and the bracelet.
Yeah,
Right.
so that's 370. And then we'll just give them the other. How much?
How much gold is it?
640.
And we need how much more?
620 we have to give them.
270. So we need to give them 270.
Yep.
Yeah, because we're giving them all the pottery. That was 240.
Yep.
We're giving them the bracelet. That's 370. Which means we
What
got
if we
270 of the what's left. Well, let's just
sprinkle some of
subtract
the
it. What do we
walking
care?
hair?
It's 2480 minus 640.
620.
620, even better.
We'll
And then
sprinkle the walking hair on it.
1860 is what we get.
1860 divided by how many people?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Not the
It is-
none of the men at arms other than the leveled ones. So did that? Do we have any leveled henchmen?
No.
No.
Warren.
So
I
it was
don't.
just me.
5 of
1,
us?
2,
Is that
3,
right?
4, 5.
No, 4?
Yeah,
Because Paul's
5.
not a
I thought
Paul's,
we.
Paul died though.
Paul, are you going to play this character or are you going to make a new one?
I'll make a new one. But he gets his 10%
That's right.
of a
So-
share.
Okay, so
So let's just take. He gets 10% of a share.
Yeah.
All right. So let's just. Oh, that makes it super complicated.
it's D&D math. You have to be freaking algebra.
Yeah.
So
So
Square
the
root of
share-
pi.
How many people are there? 5 of us, right? So it's going to be 300 and something. So let's just take 35 off of that and just split 1825 between us.
Okay.
He's probably fine with that.
Which there's 5 of us, so that would be what, 360 plus some change.
There's only 4 characters though, right?
Oh, 4
5
characters. You're right.
5 players, 4 characters.
So it's like
He gets
450 plus some.
Oh my
change.
God, is this really on the stream? This is what
So-
most of the game is,
So
watchers.
456 each, basically.
Awesome. That's XP as well.
Yeah, that's also XP. If my math is right, I mean, I'm just pulling it all out of my brain, so I could be way off. But I think it's
Pulling
456.
it all out of your.
What's up
brain.
with the map right now?
And
Oh,
that's
is it?
46. Oh,
Oh yeah, it just turned gray.
there you go. We were never zapped to another good spot there.
So Hobbs, you just let us immediately liquefy her funds here, or do we have to like do anything to sell the stuff we have? Or how's that?
Come on, man.
If you want to liquefy these funds, you can. What are you doing with the walking hair?
that
Oh,
will be taken to Viva Muna.
yeah, Bird, you want to do that?
Remagorn doing that?
Yeah, we're going to do that.
All right, Remagorn gets 100 gold pieces.
Right on.
That's it? No, nothing.
Well, hopefully it's going to turn into potions later on.
Oh, I see.
It will give you a +1 reputation with Aviva and Muna.
650
Yes.
gold.
Remagorn.
So that's a +2.
Sweet.
I'll pay, what's his name? 25 gold pieces.
Beauty? Is that what you're talking about?
Imoosh.
Oh.
So Romagorn's going to split that 100 evenly with all of us.
So it'll be 25 each. I got my 25 back. Awesome.
Can I
Sure.
just
That's fortuitous.
chainmail for my henchman?
Ooh.
So it's 481 total.
What experience does a forger need? 2,000 experience points.
I think I almost leveled up.
Not quite.
Oh wait, so the total share was 481.
456. Oh, plus another 25. You're right. 481.
Is that XP or gold pieces?
Gold pieces.
That's after what you gave the
Yes.
Lord
Yes.
Leto?
Yes.
All right, but you get those for XP.
Yeah.
And then
The stuff we gave to Lord Leto?
Mhm.
So it would have been 640 divided by 4. So another 160 each of experience.
Whoa.
and don't forget your XP bonus if you got one.
Yeah,
So
160,
456
so
plus
176.
160.
641. Is that what I'm reading? Base.
40, so I have 1304. Oh, I'm so close. I only need like 600 experience.
Erlen seems way more confident now.
Holy crap, I leveled up.
Hey, there you go. I don't have quite enough to level with the
1387. We carouse.
You certainly may.
I got some pretty good stuff the last time I caroused.
Good. It should turn out well this time too.
Actually, we all did. What was this? Was it someone got something crazy from their armor god?
Edwin?
Yeah, Edwin. He's like a super cleric now. He can DCC heal people or some crap like
Wow.
So are you going to carouse as a thief?
that. Absolutely, I'm going to carouse as a thief. For oh god, hold on. Figure out how much gold I have first before I. 41 plus I think I have 104 on my sheet.
So I also have carousing as a wizard if you're interested in that, Brasco.
Yeah, I'd like to try it.
So just figure out how much you want to carouse for, and we'll make the roll, and then we'll adjudicate what happens.
So you mean a gold piece figure?
Yeah. Basically, when you carouse, you're going to say, this is how much I'm carousing for, and then we're going to roll on here. And then what my table is, we're going to decide from this table. There's a wizard one. So
Okay.
like it'll say what you might have done or what happens.
It can be
How about
bad.
100 gold?
It can be bad.
Right.
Very bad.
Oh, okay. Well,
Death, imprisonment, gash.
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do 100 gold. Why not?
Did you figure out what you wanted to do, Cody? I don't want to skip you just because he's the new guy.
Let him go first.
All right. So you roll a d30. Normally want high.
Oh, shit.
A 9. You might be all right. Oh, wait, we're looking for the...
You might be
Tattoo
all
on your
right.
face. No.
All right. I had it open, but I lost it. So a 9. Oh, boy. Okay, here's what happens. Over drinks with a couple other students of the arcane arts, you fell first to bragging and then to heated words. Now you have been challenged to a sorceress duel to resolve the matter.
Nice.
You're expecting to appear for a duel at the Standing Zones.
Okay.
The only other magic user in there is only level 1. So
That's right. Read
Sleep
language
his ass.
versus mending right now.
Write something and I'll fix it.
That's right.
All right, if you appear for the duel and win, I'll give you ×3 XP.
Sweet.
And if you fail, you're probably dead.
Okay.
or sleeping
I'm gonna run
I'm
off the stat
excited.
with my
This is
dad.
Great. I'm
or
ready.
minded.
There are some other wizards that live in town, and so they have apprentices. So you could be involved with them.
Okay.
We'll figure that out as we go. I got to write that down.
No worries.
All right, so Narder's gonna carouse for I think, fuck it, 400 gold.
Okay, this is where the duel is happening. The Platybelodon graveyard. He wants to duel. So part of the thing is going to be getting there.
Okay.
Well, he'll get there because he's got friends.
I would imagine so is the guy he's dueling.
He ain't got friends like us. They're not player characters.
Maybe they are. Maybe I'm going to get a whole different player card.
Maybe I'm going to get my Thursday group to do it. Yeah, so there.
Yeah, I'm going to get some other people. This is it. This is the next thing. Is this guy is hiring everyone to take him to the Platybelodon graveyard, and all he wants is characters with him. All right, sorry.
Always do that voice. Always.
That'll be Shaft Longleaf's voice. All right, so roll it.
Okay.
Roll a D30, Cody. What'd you get?
You heard me right. 400.
400. All right.
21. Oh yes.
Oh boy.
That's one of the bad higher numbers.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Imprisoned. Caroused too hard.
All right, profit. Through a series of burglaries, cut purses, and various swindles, you have scratched together a bit of gold. So you get 400 and roll 1d10. Four?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you gain 40 gold pieces, and you can get 40 XP for that as well.
On top of the 400?
Yep.
Leveled up again. Okay.
Level 6.
Anyone else wishing to carouse?
Do you have a fighter chart?
That's the general carousing table.
Just punch someone in the face. You're fine.
How dare you only have a general?
I have the carousing on the DL, and then I have the general carousing.
I'll do the regular carousing table for 400 gold pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Gold pieces.
Anyone want to take bets on this?
3.
All right, you rolled a 3?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you succumb to the wine following epic drinking and general debauchery. When you awaken your room, all of your coin and equipment is gone.
Oh, no.
Damn.
Likely stolen by last night's only dimly recalled paramour.
All right, so I have nothing. Like I'm literally just in my clothes.
You begin the game with only 3 pieces of clothing of your choice.
All right.
That's okay. Right.
Did you have any magical items?
No.
I mean, other than the lamellar armor that you guys sold?
Uh-uh.
All right, but for each... Okay, so did you have any other gold other than the 400?
Yeah, I had 250.
All right, so you get XP. So you get 650 XP.
Oh, okay, cool. So 1954. So I'm like 50. It was worth it because I'm only like 50 XP from leveling now. Someone will just have to buy me some stuff.
Did you have plate mail before?
No, I had chain.
Carouse again.
Chain? Not as bad.
Nah.
Carouse with what? He's got no money.
Yeah.
I'll give you some money. How much do you need?
No,
50?
I'm not carousing again. He's like, I want to see what happens the next time. That's some bullshit right there. All right, I think.
All right, so Swarma would know that the general, there's kind of a thieves guild that is in town, and it's ran by a Keldoran named something. So, if you are interested in revenge of some sort.
I'm not interested in revenge. I drank too much and I got dealt with. What do you want me to do?
All right.
I'm gonna ask. Do I know who did it? I'm gonna ask her.
You're not involved in her debauchery, sir.
I don't need revenge. I did what I did.
18. Where's the dang XP tables in this book?
B8.
I guess
There
my
you go.
description of drab clothing is appropriate now.
Yeah.
Is anyone else carousing, Paul? Oh, you don't have a character.
I will
John?
carouse in the cemetery.
Negatory.
A duel.
You never carouse, do you, Bird?
I've had a bad experience at carousing. I've never made a successful roll.
Ah, you pussy.
I only need
I don't
500
know,
XP
3
to
times
level
of
up again.
losing all your gear and being broke isn't enough to say I've had enough of carousing tables.
Was that Nils that did that?
Yes.
He survived? What are you talking about?
Yeah, and he's broke as hell because of it.
Do you get the 10% for carousing?
Sure.
Oh, well, then I leveled.
Nice.
Hey.
650 plus 65.
All right, so let's wrap this thing up. It's almost
I
been
gotta roll hit
2
points.
hours and 45 minutes. So,
I'm going to roll hit points.
all right, fine. Well, we can do all that. I'm talking about the chat, the stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just let me know when.
So, does anyone want to say anything? Like, Cody, you got any last minute things you want to say before we sign off?
Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. I always have fun with this game. So,
All right, great. CraigBrasco.com. Anything else you want to talk about?
Killer game. Appreciate it. I always love BX. Thanks.
All right, so you did enjoy it. I mean, it's a lot different, obviously, than the 5e game, right? But
Yeah, this is what I grew up on, so I love it.
all right, Birdie.
Great game, man. Great game.
All right. Well, thanks, Jose.
All good, man. It was fun.
you're
All right, so we are
Oh,
looking
what you said.
forward. We are looking forward to the
Wait,
bathroom
I don't get the
interviews,
same
right?
thing.
Yep.
I know I always skip you, Paul, because all I see is this peg. Paul, what's up? What do you got to say, bro?
Nothing, dude. Just keep going.
MrPool.com. What? No.
What?
Yeah.
Damn magazine, yo. So, I was thinking after watching Gillespie run Barrel Maze that, next time I run my own hex crawl game or something, it would be different, but it's not. It's exactly the same. So all the preparation we had, an hour before, I'm looking for people to play. So there wasn't a whole lot of opportunities for that, but it was pretty awesome. And hope everyone enjoys watching. Oh, wait. Won't you? Oh, thanks for being at. Did you already turn it off, Jose?
No, not yet. I'm waiting for you to
All
finish and just blah, blah, blah.
Mr. Hobbs' Gamerhood. It's better to burn out than to fade away.